Baron Davis's.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa!
Yeah, you know we had that commercial.
Last day of the week. Yeah. We're just talking about the shoe game. Things going. You done?
Yeah. We over here looking like motherfucker. We ain't.
See, elite shoe game.
Gil wins today, though.
See, elite shoe game today.
Gil wins today.
Gil, the chat said those are saucy.
What Stop. Nobody said that in
That's
the chat.
Sassy.
Yeah. He ain't even got no chat up saying that shit. The J Kids, I remember those back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, those were, yeah, ooh. That's a nice, okay, like I said, you out here stunning. Bring Reebok back.
That's what started those right there.
Yeah.
Whatever they pay you, they need to pay you more because
Say it again.
you're inspiring the next generation to rock Reebok.
Thank you.
Shout out to Cam Hicks who blessed us with some custom Reeboks.
We should do a dunk contest. Right, you put your pop shoes on.
You want me to participate?
And then we're gonna lower the rim. Right.
To what?
No, Gil.
4 feet.
Yeah.
And then
7.5,
It got a real
and then you come in and
With AI, you can do a lot.
good. Yeah, recreate it.
So,
My brother's gonna do it at some point. He got to.
You gotta do it before him. Smarten up.
No, I need him to do it.
Chess.
It's gonna be better.
No, it's not gonna be better.
It is.
This is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. How you doing, Gil? Seen you working hard last night. Back with us this morning. Hardest working man on YouTube.
Shit. Not even close.
We got Lexi Brown back here with us. Okay.
Hey, thank you. Thanks, Steve.
You know, we only got you for what, a few more weeks before you got to go to, your other job.
My other job.
Your other.
Live from the camp. Live from the camp.
Your part-time.
I'll zoom in.
Hey, no. We can put a body cam. We can put like a program. Was it GoPro?
A GoPro?
GoPro. Yeah, put
Okay.
a GoPro. You out there talking shit.
No.
And we in here like,
We gonna work on it.
She's busting her ass right there. Yeah,
All right, cool. GoPro it is.
We got Norris Cole back here with us again.
so
You got to start wearing the rings and just flex on us.
No, don't do that.
that's doing too much.
Cause she got one too.
I do.
You know what? I might. You know what?
Just, save it.
One
So I'm just saying.
For the right playoff
Save,
time is coming.
okay, just say, save it, but definitely get your flex on. And we got Kenya Martin.
Yep.
What's happening?
What the shirt say? Oh, okay. I love when my wife let me go fishing. That's
Oh,
important.
shit. Great. Fine print.
Fine print.
Here's what's cracking in the arena today. The Nuggets beat the Wolves to take sole possession of first in the West, but did Joker lock up the MVP with his 40-piece on the league's best defense? The Mavs are 16-2 in their last 18 games and have the best defense in the league in that span, but will it be enough for Luka and them to snap their playoff losing streak to the Clippers? They got Kyrie there now. It might be a different tune this year. And the Suns have been inconsistent all season, and Charles Barkley thinks they're mentally weak and soft. But is he right? There's a lot of hate going on with the older generation. But before we get into all that, as always, the show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. You heard that right. If you download Underdog Fantasy, help keep this show on the air by using promo code GIL and get a $100 deposit match. And for a limited time, you still get that free pick'em once you get the app. As always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username, and we use that question on the show, $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. If you send us a video, mostlyfansgil@gmail.com. Keep it under 30 seconds. Does not have to be just basketball. And we use it on the show, you get $100 bonus to your account. And if you cannot watch the show live with us on YouTube, we got audio version available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. I can wing it now. I'm about 195 times.
You did your thing right.
195 times you really, you get it going. And wait, y'all know what we got this weekend, right?
For sure.
More work, because it's the first ever Gil's Arena Live, the El Rey Theater in Hollywood.
Thanks,
Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific. You see the poster.
Hey, and listen, DM me your name, DM me your names and stuff because they asked me for a guest list. I don't have friends, right? So DM me your name.
Gil,
No friends in the industry.
I can put your name as my friend list. Right? Yeah.
DM Gil your name.
Just stop asking me.
He will send you a
have
link to
friends
go
who
buy
want
tickets.
random-
See,
my
yeah, I mean,
friends.
like my wife and my family go out to sit
Yeah.
by No. He made a mistake. Don't fucking
Don't
DM
do
I'm just
that.
saying that stop asking. Y'all
We
know I ain't got no
gonna feel it.
goddamn
We got
friends.
enough friends and
That's
family for the
fine.
section already.
You don't want
new
strangers.
friends.
All right, my
to
YouTube
people.
chat is friends.
Damn what
we
Gil
know
was talking about.
YouTube chat,
no.
DM
We know King. We know.
DM Gil, and he will send you a link to purchase tickets to the first ever
I
Gil's
got
Arena
Robbie
Live.
Larson in here.
There
They're
you
dropping
go,
their names
Josiah.
for real.
Skinner All Star.
There you go, Josiah.
Stop dropping your
Gonna send you the
names.
link. so
Send you
can
the
buy it.
exclusive link where you can purchase tickets to the first ever Gil's Arena Live show.
Ray Moore Jr., baby. I know these people here.
Please.
Every day they here with us.
Hey, we got to start putting our cash up in the chat so they can send us some bread.
No, they will.
What
They will.
you know,
Don't do it.
herd mentality.
A whole bunch of recordings.
Tickets are on sale now
I'm
for
about to
Gil's
drop
Arena
my
Live.
Cash App. See,
Look.
see.
I'm gonna be real. I've been checking the tickets. They are going fast. We got resellers already buying up tickets, trying to do us dirty, putting them up there for $1,000. What you do? Okay.
What?
Somebody got it like that.
What in the hell?
Flex on your friends, enemies, your former work, impress your special work.
Boy, them seats gonna be empty out.
For sure.
We got seat fillers. We got
What
seat
it's gonna
fillers.
have to be.
Wow.
And remember, as a special bonus, tickets right now are only $35. But if you have an Underdog Fantasy account and you show proof of purchase at the venue, you get a $25 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. That's a great deal, great discount. And the first 100 fans that pull up will get a custom Gil's Arena Live poster. Gil may or may not sign it if you can get to him.
And a hat.
And you got 100 hats to him?
I put my Cash App in there.
Gil, you giving away 100 hats? Well, you got 99 now because I saw the box when I walked in.
I said, if ladies, if you want raw sex, send me Cash App, please.
Allegedly.
You know? Now we're gonna see who want the raw. Come on, ladies.
11:45 in the morning.
Oh, God.
It's 5 o'clock
Shit,
somewhere.
Cash App blowing up.
And for all the fans in attendance, we're also doing a special live MostlyFans. You can ask us whatever you want, unfiltered.
He already got 7 requests.
Ooh, boy. No diggity, no doubt.
It was 2024. Put a strap on that cap. So let's get into it. Recently on the Jason Lee show, Joyner Lucas let it be known him and Ashanti used to talk during her break from Nelly. Ashanti and Nelly have since reunited and are expecting their first child. But
What?
Twitter legend.
Talk about?
She's pregnant?
What?
I didn't know that.
Anything else we can talk about?
Well, it's gonna be such a cute baby.
No, that's gonna be a cute baby.
This is a
gonna be
quick
little.
question. Can you stay
It's
with
gonna
me?
be a little
It's
cute
gonna be a
baby.
little.
Stay with me.
It's gonna be a little cute baby.
We got tons of basketball. But Twitter legend Big Business saw this nasty work. Saw this nasty work, had to take a stand. He said, I say this for all my brothers out there, do not be a we used to talk type of guy.
Please don't. Nasty.
So is it nasty to say we used to talk, Lexi?
Yeah. Why? Like for what?
Just to let it be known.
No, you're a loser if you say that.
Keep it to yourself.
Or you're losing for messing with me.
No, sometimes things just don't work out. Don't be a loser. Especially when he had a lot of time to present this information to the world. So now you want to wait till she's happy and thriving. Now you want to be like, oh, by the way, no, loser. You're a fucking loser.
Okay. Can you not feel like,
Yeah, I like Joyner Lucas too. He can rap like a son of a bitch, but nah.
I'm just happy to see you in the convo.
Yeah, no, I'm relaxing now. Yeah.
Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah, that's
The people that need to know.
right.
All right? The people that was in your circle know. The people that was around know. It ain't for everybody.
Yeah, that's whack. That's lame. Since when is it cool for everybody to know what you used to do?
Exactly. So how did y'all feel about Ray J dropping I Hit It First?
I think we've seen that.
But
We've seen him.
It was a good
We
song
watched
though. It was a
We
good
already
song.
knew.
We watched that
We
one.
Ray J, we already knew. We all have the
We
internet.
watched it.
Chris Jenner, you know.
Loser behavior.
Visionary.
We watched that joint.
UNLG.
Lexi, have you ever had to check a guy for saying that we used to talk, putting your business out there? No. Okay. All right, just asking.
No. My business to myself.
Yeah, I see you looking down in deep thought.
What? I mean, you only get mad when the ugly ones do it. Like, you know them rough. Now you know them. They be them drunk nights. The body look banging, right? One of them 10 to 2 girls at 10 o'clock. You know, at 10 o'clock they 2s. By 2 o'clock they 10s. Right? Once that liquor hit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's you be like, come on, dog. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, sweetheart. You can't come on in there with that face. Everybody gonna think that was it.
Don't ever come out here again.
Neck down. So they be like, oh, okay, I see what Gil's seeing that.
Jesus.
Well, let's keep this thing moving. A lot of basketball.
I used to have a shirt too, walking in the club with that. I'm looking for 10 to 2 girls.
You had a shirt that sounded like...
You remember back early, like
the N1 graphics?
2001s, people just used to put writings on their shit. Yeah, me and my boy used to.
Oh, I had the machine at home.
Oh, you did? You had the machine?
Wait, you had a shirt machine?
Oh, I was making them at home and wearing them to the club, just like him.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Wait, when you were in college, in the league?
All kind of ignorant shit.
When you were in the league?
Yes.
What's the most ignorant shirt that you can remember rocking to the club?
Ugly hoes think I'm arrogant.
You printed that? Just one? You wore it.
All of them was one of one.
One on
You just
one.
wear it one night and that's it?
Yeah, that was it.
That's funny as hell.
There was a lot of Jeezy quotes too.
We learn something new every day on
A
this
lot of
show.
Jeezy quotes.
Hey, I would have never paid you as the type of human being to have.
Yeah,
I always wanted a custom shirt maker for my own.
Oh yeah, we was printing them motherfuckers like
Yeah, it's just ignorant, just ignorant shit. Yeah.
Like if I had some, like it was white if I had some white and orange kicks I wanted to wear, I went in that bitch, put the orange letters on the white. You know, we had boxes of white tees.
Yeah.
5X joint.
Yeah.
5X, 6S motherfucking Galaxy. So yeah, we was printing tees at the house, baby.
Why do we do that? Why would
I don't know how it became a thing, but I just knew, boy, we used to just sit there just thinking of wild shit to put on the shirt so we can wear it in the club.
That's
Where did
funny.
that come from?
Because like the 70s, 80s, they were wearing tight shit. Then we just decided we're gonna wear 6, 7X pro clubs.
What an
See, I was a Galaxy dude.
My high
I
school
didn't
folks,
like
I
the
still
pro
think that.
clubs.
So you okay?
Oh, the Galaxy, yeah.
I was more of a Galaxy dude. I was buying them bitches by the box. Now, I was in places in Newark that I shouldn't have no business being early on. And then when I got to Denver, I had to order them from the spots. Yeah, they was. But yeah, putting the most ignorant shit you can think of on the shirt. And wearing that shit to the, like just.
No shame.
No, none.
I had a friend. Now, this is funny because it is Me Too type shit. He had a shirt. He only wore it at the bar. It was don't pass out, itch out, fuck. Right? While giving girls drink at the bar.
Yeah.
Right? So they can see it and then just, it was more funny.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that.
At the time,
That gives Bill
what I'm saying is, at the time, think about it. Someone has a shirt that says it, and they just keep offering you drinks. It's just sense of humor. It's LA sense of humor.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it just
sound like
that what it
I
is?
was,
Yeah. You like my 10 and 2 girls though?
No.
yeah, I was, like when Jesus say I ain't leave nothing at the crib, I got it all on.
Yeah.
I was in the club, nigga, with every piece of jewelry I could own. Listen, yo.
Let's keep this moving.
No, Jesus had niggas doing wild shit. $100,000 on watches and shit. Like,
Just to know what time it is.
oh yeah, 100
No.
grand
Know
on my
what time
wrist.
it is.
Yeah,
People
life
can't
sucks.
even read the watch.
Did you used to hold it up like that?
No.
Just let people see it.
I mean, listen, if the girl famous, I'm saying something. Let me have sleep with Oprah.
You said Oprah?
This nigga.
Oprah, Beyonce,
You'd be a
anyone.
super loser. then.
Anyone. I don't care. I don't care. Do I care?
Why do you want to be a loser though?
Because
You think
Do you think that's gonna help you in the future?
No.
Like
See,
what
you
is
don't-
what
you don't-
what is the purpose?
The purpose is
As someone who will proudly do what we call loser behavior, what is the end game?
so I publicly say, yo, I used to bang that, and then she has a bunch of fans, right, and people that want to be like her. What you think they do?
So you're a fame whore.
Low self-esteem, run right through the DM. Oh my God, dun, dun, dun. Listen,
Yo,
there's
Gil,
more
hey.
low self-esteem than y'all can imagine.
Oh no, they're
Nah, that's
Right?
for sure,
Listen,
for sure.
if you ever think, you remember when I said that thing about WNBA?
What thing?
No.
When I
we
said
don't.
the
thing?
girls in the WNBA need to wear this,
Yes.
right? And then I said, some of those girls are like Orange is the New Black.
Okay.
Do you know how many WNBA girls was sending pictures in the DM? Said, do I look like one of them? No, you don't. What's happening?
Gil always playing.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Playing chess, not
look,
checking.
hey, I got more love than all I need is a few in the DM. I don't need the whole WNBA, but trust me.
WNBA players, stay out of Gil.
Hey, trust me,
Stay
there was
away
some
from
of them in
Gilbert
there, the
Arenas.
outfits they was wearing. Tell me, so do I look like Orange is the New Black?
Gil living his best life. Yeah.
No, you don't.
Gil, we're waiting for your tell-all book.
No, you don't, Shawty.
Leave us out of it.
Woo!
Gil, if you write an autobiography, you will officially be canceled. But
Yes, he does, Steve.
let's move on to some basketball because
Please.
that's what some of the people are here for.
Thank you.
That was basketball.
It was basketball.
That was basketball.
So the Wolves and Nuggets met in Denver for the final time this season with the top spot in the West on the line. And Nikola Jokic made a statement on Gobert and the Wolves' top-ranked defense.
And a lob it to
So
Jokic.
Joker put up 41 points, 11 rebounds, 7 dimes on the second night of a back-to-back.
Come here, you little baby, you.
In 4 games against the Wolves this season, he's averaging 33, 12, and 4 assists. In the 3 games that Gobert has played, he's averaging 33, 10, and 5.
Michael Malone
And doing things like this. So, oof. This may or may not have been a preview of a potential Western Conference Finals matchup. And Gobert, currently Defensive Player of the Year. Christian Brown switched the hand on him, hit him with the lefty. Lay poster, Sacre Blue.
Damn.
That's elite.
Same. I mean,
Went up for a layup and then decided to dunk.
I've been telling KJ to do this shit for over a year. That dunk right there. Jump off your right, because he jump off his right leg, right? Jump with his left hand all the time. I'm saying, dude, jump off your right, go up with both hands at the last minute, right? Boom! I've been telling him to do it. I saw that shit last night. I'm like, way to go, young fella.
Yeah. What do we think Christian Brown said after he dunked on Gobert? He yelled something.
Kmart, what's up?
you not know
Maybe something
defensive
in-
player.
No, I'm kidding.
Definitely
You
didn't say
still out,
that.
Kmart?
In his head.
Defense.
He said,
Lay post. So with the win, the Nuggets move into first place in the West with 2 games that the Spurs and Grizzlies left on the schedule. They need to win one of those games to lock up the 1 seed. If they do, it'll be their second straight year being the number 1 seed. They're also 1 win away, I think, from tying their franchise record for wins, which was 57. They got 56 right now.
Well, so they're going for both those then.
Yeah. But should the Nuggets and Wolves end up with the same record, the Wolves would own the tiebreaker, and they also own the tiebreaker against the Thunder. So still so important and meaningful basketball left to be played. But let's talk about Joker, the 41-piece, 11 rebounds, 7 dimes against the NBA's top-ranked defense. Did he lock up his 3rd MVP with this performance?
I think so. Yeah.
What's like?
Don't be.
Yeah,
I hate to admit it, but yeah, he did.
It seemed like what's so funny? It seemed like they were trying to like move it to Luka for some reason. It seemed like they were trying to like move it towards Luka's way, and trying to figure out how to not give it to Jokic, which is kind of unfair because whatever y'all did in the past has nothing to do with him, right? This year, right now, the metrics for the first time in his MVPs, this is the metrics that they always use. First or second place with the numbers you're putting up. Team success plus your success, right? MVP. So this is hands down his. If you give it to someone else, you screw Jokic
Again.
for someone else
Again.
to do something that's not traditional, right? I mean, I get it. He's going to have 3 and 4 years. There's 10 people with that. And those 10 are
All-timers.
all-timers. I mean, but at the end of the day, he still has more stuff to put on his resume. Right now, out of the 10, he's going to be the last one, right?
Come on.
Out of the 10,
I'm just.
Did you see
saying.
the who's?
I know, but
Okay, right now, who is he going to be
I
in
don't.
front of?
Okay, I'm letting you cook.
I mean,
None of them.
I know.
There's 10, right?
Yeah.
When
Is that
you
what, 3 MVP, people who have 3 MVPs?
3 and
3
4
MVPs in
years.
4 seasons.
in 4 years, so there's a list. Someone has to be last. Right now, with his resume, he's going to be last, right?
Right. He's the least accomplished.
He's the least accomplished. So I mean, by the time he's finished, he'll hopefully move up. But right now, that's where he is. So there's nothing to do about that. You got to give the man, his award and let him build a resume. It's not his fault.
Yeah, he gonna move up on the list.
How far though?
Playing in this NBA?
How far up the list though?
He's 30 right now.
Yes.
5 more years.
At least.
5 more years, and he's gonna be in the MVP talk. The next 3 at least.
Turned 29 in February.
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
Come on now.
so what more does he need to do? I mean, I'm looking at this
Shit he
Nuggets
could do
squad.
before he's 33, 34 years old. The numbers he could put up
He
in
might
this
be like,
NBA?
all right, I'm done playing.
Yeah,
But he also looks like, in the next couple years, he'll be like, no,
'Cause I
I'm
can
going to
tell
go
you
mess with these
this.
horses.
true.
This is gonna be his third. I will give him a guaranteed 4, possibly 5.
Really?
Yeah. Because this is what's gonna happen. He hasn't had a triple-double in any of these years, right?
He gonna get one.
The year he does have a triple-double, they're gonna give it to him. First big man with a triple-double, they're gonna use the first
Whether
big man
whether
with
Denver's
a
good or
It
not.
was like 9.8, right? It was
Huh?
9 points.
He was
He got a lot of
9.8.
competition coming up in these next
Does
3 or
Denver
4
have
years
to
though.
be
Don't matter.
first or second place
Luka
though
gonna still
still?
be in the
Or
league.
And
if he
so
has a
is he.
triple-double, or they're just going to give it
Giannis
to him no
gonna
matter
still
what?
be in.
I mean,
Who is he?
I mean, I don't see Denver being.
So
the
is
two
he.
the 2 MVPs he got before, they was his
Wemby
team
in 3
had the
years.
5th best record, and then they had the 10th best record, and he almost got one.
Yeah.
Okay, you talk about 4 or 5 MVPs. That puts him in the conversation with Bill Russell, Wilt, Kareem, Michael Jordan, LeBron, the other guys that do that.
Not his fault.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, I get it, but you can't blame.
No, I'm just- but that's-
I know.
no, I'm not saying it that's a bad thing. I'm just saying
That's it. Where you think my comments came from when I said, 2-time MVP. There's a list of that, and at that list, he's last, right? He's the worst. I just used the worst, but last place, the worst out of the group.
Last sounds better than the worst because these are all.
I know, I know.
but I know
said
how
the
you
worst
gonna give.
because I know people will be like, "Oh my God, he's the worst MVP ever." Then they bring on a whole bunch of MVPs. Like, no, that's not the category. This is another category. Here it is, and he's last on this one.
Just like they like to do us with the first player to do this on a Wednesday. Whatever.
Yeah.
I think,
On ESPN the other day, they actually showed the correct metric where Russell Westbrook accounted for the highest in all categories for their team. They finally put it up there. They put Russell Westbrook, Wilt Chamberlain, and then they put Luka.
Luka's inching.
Oh, they
up, right.
finally put him up
Finally
there.
put Westbrook up
But
there.
lead a team in points, rebound, assists,
Yes.
most games in a season.
Yes.
So
They be
They
getting.
had never put that.
I
metric
know they
up
be
there.
getting
Never
called. They
put
be
that up
getting
there.
called out. They be getting
Yeah.
called out and finally put it. So Westbrook is.
Jokic is in that conversation too.
Huh?
I said Jokic be leading his team in all the categories too.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
So
I ain't rolling though. He gonna get 4 or 5 though. I don't think he gonna get 4 or 5.
What do you think? What do you think? What happens? Okay, next year. Let's say next year, right? He actually does average a triple-double, and they're 1 or 2.
But it's other players that's emerging too.
But they not doing that though.
I know.
And that's kind of what we
What
were
Wemby's
talking
about
about
to be
the other
doing.
day.
Yeah.
What Wemby's about to be doing the next 3 or 4 years is gonna be unbelievable. Ant-Man is what he got going on. He's young. Luka is gonna continue to flirt with a triple-double.
Yeah. See, that's what I said. He's gonna be flirting. Jokic is gonna be flirting. What if there's a year where the motherfucker actually averages 30? Jokic averages 30. Like, let's say, Murray's out. He got to average 30, and those numbers look a little different. So the thing that helps him is the same thing that helps Luka. The same thing that helped Westbrook. We expecting Westbrook and Luka to have the points and assists. For
sure.
We don't expect the rebounding. That rebounding puts them in another category. With Jokic, the assist puts him in. If he was just averaging a double-double with 2 assists, we wouldn't even be talking about this shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Right? Nobody gives a fuck about your 2 assists. And then your 20 and 12 Embiid. There's a lot of people having a bigger double-double, but the assists and passing the ball puts him over everyone. And, what ends up happening when he starts adding the offensive part of it, where he's sitting there giving everybody 30, because it's not like he can't do it.
No, we saw it.
Anytime he
in the
wants to,
playoffs.
he's
Yeah.
giving 40.
For sure.
It just makes everybody around him better. Right. Just makes everybody's job easy. All you got to do is get in the lab and work on your game.
What you're good at.
Do what you do. Like people that Aaron Gordon can't shoot. Who gives a fuck if he makes shots consistently or not? I don't. Because he ain't that motherfucking dunker. And he making plays and let lob backwards and all that. Listen, let Michael Porter and the mother Caldwell Pope shoot out. I stay in this areas here where I'm good at. Y'all guys work on that. I'm work on this.
But will it be Joker fatigue though? Like how I was fatigued for MJ and Shaq and Giannis. Like, is it going to be Joker fatigue for the writers?
I can tell you this right now. The next motherfucker out there in big media, they say the mention voters fatigue, and they have a vote, they should be removed. Right? There's no such thing as vote. There's no such thing. If a motherfucker's dominant every year,
then give it to him.
He's dominant every year. Like, that's just how it is. Right? Wayne Gretzky, every year. Right?
That's a fact.
Who won the Golden Glove?
Basketball's like the only sport that really happens.
Only sport that they try to. We tired of voting for the same motherfucker.
Derek Jeter at shortstop.
Derek Jeter,
right.
shortstop. Every year, if they're the best at what they do, they're the best at it. If they're the MVP, if they're the most valuable. If their team is #1 10 years in a row, he's averaging 30 10 years in a row.
Give it to him.
10 MVPs. I don't give him up. I don't care if someone averaged 14 and then now he want to average 25. Congratulations. Most improved. Your metrics of because your team went from 8th to 2nd don't mean you an MVP, dude. What I'm doing right here is MVP levels every single year. How Giannis gets treated, that's wrong.
But we saw this with Giannis this year. Probably had his most efficient season of his career. He's averaging 30, 12, and 7 assists right now.
Crazy.
And nobody cares.
That's crazy.
But it feels like, oh, well, you got Dame now, so we can't count that. Like, you know, I mean, it's just like a weird situation. But Luka has Kyrie.
Kmart, that's crazy. Say that again.
30, 12, and 7.
30, 12, and 7.
30, 12, and 7. We're going to pretend like you just...
Like he's not doing
it. And a top 2 team in the East, regardless of however we feel about what the Bucks have looked like this season. But yeah, you saying a perfect world voter fatigue shouldn't exist, but that's not the reality.
Don't get tired of my greatness, dog. Like I know, like Magic and Bird, and I get you're trying to protect the past. I get it. It's over.
It's over.
Right? It's over. If he's 3 and 4 years, 4 and 5 years, oh fucking well. There's a new person at the top of the mountain for people to look at, right? Nobody remembers the dudes from 1942, okay?
So if Joker does get 4 or 5 MVPs, where do he rank among the centers all time? Or do you use the eye test and be like,
he's already mentioned.
They already got him as a top.
Mentioned where? Top 5?
4 or 5. They already got him 4 or 5.
So,
like
Bill Russell, Wilt, Kareem,
Shaq.
Okay.
But I'm saying Shaq.
I mean, but there's
Shaq don't have the MVPs though. I get it. I understand that.
That's what I said. There's a difference between being ranked higher and better.
People gonna put it all in the same.
But they're gonna take those individual accolades, and I get it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
That's what I said. Of course.
Keem Olajuwon, he ain't better than Keem Dream.
And the fact that Shaq only has 1 MVP.
But at the end of the day, it's still longevity. It still accounts for.
So
but only we do that though.
I'm saying that's
you a basketball player. You think he
only we do that though.
In this NBA, he's busting people's ass.
No, what I'm saying is only.
But how about acknowledging someone else now being great? Everyone is like, well, you're disrespecting the greats from the past. Like, we have already acknowledged that they're great. Why can't we just say that
they were
someone
great
else is
during their
also
They were great during
great?
Because if you go on the same thing, he busting ass the same way they was busting ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is dominating the way that fucking Wilt dominated his era.
Mm-hmm.
He's dominating the way Kareem dominated his era. He dominating the way Shaq dominated his era. Dominating the way Hakeem dominated. He's doing the exact same thing.
Yep.
And
with the MVPs to go with it.
We do the hypotheticals, but you take a Joker versus a Hakeem, for example.
We don't know. I mean,
every day.
Dream's gonna eat because he's fat.
I'm just saying he's cooking.
I hate hypotheticals.
Every day,
But it's like,
twice on Sunday. Dream.
But I mean,
He's cooking them on offense, but Dream gonna get cooked on offense too.
No, he ain't.
Other
Dream
side,
is a
defensive
defender.
side.
All-time defender. All-time
all
defender.
time.
Come bring your ass out here to the
Right.
3-point line.
on people who stayed on the block.
Yeah, come out here. Come out here and play with me.
So blocks and steals mean you're a good defender?
In context, you got to keep it in context.
No, I'm just because he leading block because he had blocks and
He
steals.
was a great defender, bro.
Okay, I'm just okay.
For him, yes.
But that's what I'm
But
saying.
there are some guys that are
I'm
not
just
great
asking
defenders.
because there's guys that made first team all defense when I played that.
Nah, for sure. I understand. That's why I said in context.
Nothing,
That's why I
dog.
keep it in context.
Can't
I know
guard
what
this
you're saying.
goddamn cup.
See, people
Motherfucker average 3 steals a night because they're in the fucking passing lane.
Shit, I was
It's not
third in,
just
hey, I
that.
was third in steals.
It's watching the game and the stats. I get what you're saying.
that alone.
I was third in steals. Shit, that's what I was going after. But that's
But that's still a little bit part of defense.
that's
Being
why,
in the right place at the right time.
But that's
is still
why
a part of
people.
defense.
That's why it's hard when fans argue with the athlete who played. Your information, everything you know, came from non-athletes, people who watched the TV just like you did, right? Y'all watching it, they watching it. Just because they were on the TV don't make them smarter than you.
Right.
Right? They just got better ways of finding that information. But how are you going to argue about me against people I played against? I scouted. I had to double team. we can tell you who's better. That's why our list as athletes look very different from yours. We don't go by the metrics you go by. Right? Oh, yeah, his percentage, he's shooting 39%. Well, yeah, he got triple team. If they play one-on-one, I'm pretty sure he would average 70% because there was no one stopping him one-on-one. You know what I mean? But that's how we look at the game. So our defense, like, okay, yeah, Jokic might have all these, but is he better than Shaquille O'Neal? Probably not. Come on.
And just as a reminder, Jokic never had a teammate make an All-Star team or All-NBA team. I don't know.
No, he a beast. Damn,
but
but I'm just saying when we
but
talk about
that Nugget squad,
That's a good squad. That's no different than that 2004 Detroit team, right? It was a good squad. Were they all stars? Questions. Only because I was affected. but were they all stars like at that all-star level? The winning helped, some of them. The winning helped some of them.
They just knew how to play basketball.
They just knew how to play as a team, great basketball.
So we talked a little bit about the MVP. Now let's talk about the other side. So Gobert currently the front runner to win his 4th Defensive Player of the Year. So we showed that Christian Brown dunk earlier. So we're gonna do a little side by side. So this is the Christian Brown going right at Gobert, and then this is what happened when Wemby was there. I'm ducking.
They be ducking smoke with Wemby down there.
I mean, there was the video on Twitter of all the time dudes, there was a Grizzlies game. Yeah, they're just.
Yeah.
So Gobert leading the league in individual defensive rating at 104.3. Wemby right behind him at 106.
What does that even mean?
104.3.
What is even? What even is that number?
Yeah, what does
Square
that even
metric.
mean?
Square metrics.
These metrics, man.
Here, I'm lucky for me. Let's see
I hate some of these metrics that have been
But
created.
we watched that game last night. Kane, you're our resident expert on playing defense. When you look at Gobert in a situation like that, do you see a Defensive Player of the Year if he can't even really do anything with Joker?
No, I said Wemby should get it in either way, but I mean he baptized and root every time he's sin. So this is nothing new to me. Just because he block a few shots, when you got to be on the ball consistently, somebody going at your rack every play, then we'll see what you are defensively, man. That's just what it is for me. All that help size shit and they got other guys guarding him last night, Nikola last night.
Yeah, he didn't even the best defensive player. He wouldn't even
guard him.
But Nas Reed, slow-mo.
Slow-mo, they got Kyle Anderson guarding him, dude.
Anderson, dog.
What are we talking about?
Kyle got 3 fouls in 10 seconds last night.
And how tall is Kyle? Kyle's a what?
Like 6'9"-ish.
Yeah.
He's that tall?
Yeah, he's tall.
But he shouldn't be out there.
I know, but think about
stand
that.
a chance.
This man got
defense player of the year on your team.
this man got trophies that has him as the best defensive player, and he's number 1. And you're putting Kyle Anderson, you're putting everybody but that guy.
You're talking about we want him off the help side. No, that's neither one of those are working. Yeah. Because soon as he come to help, Nikola gonna pass to his fucking man.
Yeah.
So neither one of those are working.
Yeah.
So therefore, you put him on him, he baptizing him. Come here, you little baby. You 7'2" baby. Come here. Let me burp you. He burping the shit out of me every time he see you. Come here. Come here.
And that's true for Joker against most dudes in the league. But if you tell me,
there's not a lot of centers out there though. No fives that has the 3 defensive player of the year.
that's my point. You're talking about a 3-time defensive player of the year.
Defensive player of the year that's supposed to be this guy. You're not.
Like if I see that on paper, I'm thinking, okay, this should be the one guy.
There's a reason that he hasn't played in the fourth quarter in the playoffs sometimes because he's a liability at times.
Which is crazy.
He's a liability
on both ends of the court.
And now you got to go up against that man when the shit on the line.
They need you.
Like last night meant something, and they both teams played like it. But our guy better than your guy.
Significantly better.
Your defensive player of the year, and I'm an MVP, so I'm finna show you.
What's wild is like the Timberwolves, I felt like we're treating this like a high-level playoff game, and the Nuggets kind of fourth quarter did, but for most of the game, it's like it's just a regular Wednesday.
It was a good game all the way.
But when it came time for winning time,
yeah, we know the ball goes.
Yeah.
Why do centers get defensive player of the year consideration all the time and not like on-ball defenders like wing players?
Because you can't. There's no stat for what.
Here's the metrics.
On-ball defenders do.
It's steal, blocks, defensive rebounds, team defense efficiency, opponent field goal percentage with players as the closest defender. Right? Which means if someone's going to the basket, the center or the power forward is automatically going to get that credit, right? Because they're the closest. And then plus minus with on-off numbers. So that's their rating. So
that's why Wemby should be the runaway.
Yeah.
They last in defense as a whole, but they like first in defense when he on the court.
But the problem is Rudy's team is a great defensive team. So
because Anthony Edwards.
So now it looks like he's a better defender from the metrics. This metrics right here, because as a team they're great. So they're going to hold opponents. His rating is going to be a little bit lower versus Wemby's as an individual.
But they got Anthony Edwards, who's probably the best two-way player in the league right now. Mike Conley has always been an on-ball point guard. Nas Reed.
As I said, it's
Daniels kid guards
everybody. Yeah.
And then you got Kyle Anderson out there.
Kyle Anderson solid defensively.
Like I always say, if you take Wemby, put him on the Wolves. You take Gobert, put him on the Spurs. Which team is better?
Oh,
wait, what?
Wemby on the Wolves.
You take Wemby on the Wolves.
Wemby on the Wolves because he does all.
Even if even if we take away his offense, right? We give him Rudy Gobert's offense. By far, Wemby still.
Do the Wolves get worse defensively?
Hell no.
So these are easy conversations to have.
Yeah, because you don't need to sub him out. Motherfucker can play. He can guard the guards, right? Because it's not like whatever move you got, 7'4" and long getting to the fuck it. I ain't got to turn around. You back here somewhere, motherfucker. And that's how it be looking.
That's a fact.
So I'm saying,
I got him.
This motherfucker octopus.
Hey, he done threw it between my legs and everything. Done sham, just all that. There you go. Let's go.
On the glass.
You make that argument, it's like, how can you tell me that Gobert is deserving of his fourth defensive player of the year? Because of the Spurs sucking this season. Like, look at that roster. And to your point, Norris, look at what that team looks like when Wemby doesn't play. He didn't play against the Thunder last night.
Have you noticed every ex player you've ever every ex player that have been asked this question, every player has said Wemby. Every single one.
But they think y'all are haters.
Right.
We ain't hating.
We see it. We're watching the game. We're not watching the stat.
There has to be a balance of metrics and eye tests. Like there has to be a.
They're not using that eye test, Alexi. They ain't.
What year is this for Rudy?
1 second.
8, 9. I mean, he's an old. I mean,
he's been in the league since 2013, I believe.
Okay.
10 years.
Imagine.
Wemby in 11 years.
Jesus. Man, y'all better stop it.
I can't imagine.
Yo, y'all better stop it. This is year 1.
It's the worst he gonna look
This
for a
is
long
the
time.
worst as he's going to look right now.
And I think that's what they're saying. Well, he has, I hate that too. Well, he has the next year. This is only his rookie year. Don't penalize him.
Not at all, because he's dominating.
Don't penalize him.
But as y'all know, that whole next year shit, there may not be a next year. It sounds great. It sounds good to look in that crystal
Yeah,
ball.
like you gotta
but
give people their flowers
Give them their flowers.
immediately. Like I'm tired of that. Oh,
I wish that's what I said. I wish media ranking came from where we get to rank them. So we can use the same shit against them, same terminology, same wording. Voter fatigue. I'm tired of voting for this motherfucker, man. And then vote somebody else, and now he looking at this person like, yo.
And I'm tired of reading your article.
I'm tired of reading your article.
You gotta provide a reason for your
Okay, dog, we get it. You don't like LeBron. Okay. Cool.
You're a great writer. We need somebody. Yeah.
All right, Charles. You don't like Kevin Durant. We get it. So, we ain't gonna even listen to you no more, man. Right? You'll be angry too.
Yeah, it ain't even.
It wouldn't be, man.
It's apples and
Hands
oranges.
down. Not even close.
It's going to be scary, man.
This is how we knew Wemby. I'm gonna tell you, Anthony Edwards said, remember this before Rudy got there. I ain't scared of him. I'm trying to jump on his top, right? Wemby at 16, who did he get famous off of? Busting whose ass?
Rudy's, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
16-year-old.
The motherfucker Anthony Edwards quote about having to guard Rudy is funny as shit, too. They asked somebody out to guard, they said, shit, don't ask me shit. Look, as hard as a motherfucker shit. Don't ask me shit. Go ask Nas and Rudy. Go ask them. They got to guard him shit.
So let's talk about some other Wolves news. Karl Anthony Towns was cleared for full contact 5-on-5 activities as he progresses towards return to the court after having meniscus surgery on his left knee 4 weeks ago. Cat is expected to make his return later this week for at least one of the Wolves' final 2 games of the season. Hasn't played since March 4th. Wolves are 12-6 since he's been sidelined. Before the injury, he was averaging 22 points, 8 rebounds, shooting 50 from the field, 42% from 3. Yeah, I know your general opinion of big men with knee injuries trying to come back for the postseason, but Cat coming back, good idea or bad idea?
If he's healthy, if it's healthy, it's a good idea. It's crazy that they somehow think that you can come in 2 games before playoffs and then think these guys are going to be effective in playoffs. I'm sorry, I don't know what scouting report, unless you're playing against someone who's just stupid as a coach. If he's coming back, I'm going to put him in every pick and roll, right? Every ISO, we do ISO now. Every pick and roll, every ISO. We're gonna see how that knee holds up for Game 7s, right? Every chance we're gonna wear down his knee. Wouldn't you? Right, just like when somebody come back from a wrist injury, what's the first thing they do?
I gotta
just smack,
test it.
just randomly just hitting it all game.
Yep.
Shit, 4th quarter, you be sitting there, damn, this motherfucker hurt for some reason. Well, they done tapped it 300 times. And that's just the nature of the playoffs. You're trying to win by any means. So the fact that you're just putting these guys in right now, they're going to get battle tested quick.
And it's not like the Wolves have the luxury with this Western Conference, just as tough as it is. You're looking at a first round that's either Suns, Lakers, Warriors, potentially Kings. Like, it's not an easy cakewalk through that first round. But they do have a 5-6 day break in between the last game of the season before the postseason started.
Don't matter.
No,
Ooh,
I'm just.
shit, he done had. He been on break.
Let me ask you this. And then where he can go get 2 new lungs?
Conditioning.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, because he already trying to struggle with his condition.
What?
before
Because the only way
hurt.
you can motherfucking get in that kind of shape is you got to go out there and play games.
How many games does it take you to get back into?
Big man, but I think what Joel Embiid did was ideal if you're going to come back, right?
Yeah.
Get six, 7, 8 game, whatever it was. I think that's NBA player. That's and doing stuff in between.
And a lot of bottom feeder teams though leading it up to it.
1 or 2 games.
One game.
Think about Joel Embiid. This is what, Game 4?
Yeah, he's played, I believe, 4 games since being.
And he still look exhausted. right?
Yeah, that's what. So it's going.
I mean, game 4. That's game 3 in the playoffs.
Yeah, then
We can't afford you to put you 22 minutes in the playoffs.
and then it might not be effective, so therefore you can't play him.
Yep.
Right.
And then
Now you
go
got
get
now
in
you got
shape.
got real decisions to make. Okay, we're over there, but damn, he's not giving us nothing. He look bad defensively. Should we protect his knee? Is he healthy? Is he not? All these. So now you're in the coaches meeting with all these fucking decisions to make and these questions, and now the GM coming in, motherfucker, like, hey, what the fuck are we gonna do now?
Man, why we losing? He said he was ready.
He said it. Man, like so. Hey,
They can put him on a minute restriction though.
And then that right there, that's
They do like
stupid.
Nas
that's the
Reed
worst
still.
shit going. That's the worst shit going in the playoffs.
Yeah, how does that deal with the team's chemistry now?
Yeah,
Nah,
because
in the
now-
playoffs, that's bad.
It's bad because
you don't know who.
you need. Okay, now you gotta try to save his minutes
rotation.
for the fourth quarter. You want to save his minutes for the fourth quarter, then he gets stiff. He plays minutes in the first.
Yeah.
It's this chess thing that you can't.
And the coach got to know his rotations, the timing of them.
Minute restrictions it doesn't make
Playing
sense.
8-9 guys in the playoffs.
That's what I said. It doesn't make sense in the sense of this. What am I missing when you're not out there, right? Right. Let's say you 10 for 10. Now I got to sit you for the next 20 minutes. That's stupid on my part. This might have been that night you had 50, 60, 70, right?
Time say.
You know. So, but for time's sake, I'm sitting here, not even watching the game. Fuck the game, right?
Yeah.
You could be barbecuing this man. I'm sitting here.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Time up. Go. You out there looking at you. Hold on.
They got to
Send
play
the
him.
fucking trainer up, so you trying to coach the game. The trainer come tap you on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Hey, you know he ain't. Right?
Coach P.
Burn in the middle of a layup.
They be like, hey, Nas, go get it.
Time out, you hit it.
Go get it.
Yeah, he burn the time out to get you out the fucking game. One of the motherfuckers he gonna need late.
Yeah. But they can't have him sitting though. They paying him whatever they paying him. He's
Yeah, that Supermax starts next
like,
season.
if he say he ready,
But still though.
you gotta give him a chance. Even if you know better, even if you know he gonna be on a restriction, you gotta play him.
So he signed that.
But he relies. He's a shooter.
Yeah.
At his like that's what he's out there for, right?
He can
Space
shot
the
block
floor,
the
right?
He's gonna shoot
But
more.
what he's out
Gonna
there?
start
You guys
shooting
just
more threes.
Space the floor.
Face the floor.
He shoots more through.
You can take Rudy out and put him and Nas, because that's what they need to do sometimes.
Yeah, but that's what I said. It's that old idea of as long as you're out there, you're a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also a liability.
Yeah.
Works both ways. It works both ways. Goddamn it, you got to play D.
That's a fact. And against those teams that they're gonna be playing against, you definitely gotta play defense. Phoenix,
Like I mean,
Clippers.
right now I know. What was funny? I know right now everyone is watching every game.
Because I'm gonna tell you this shit right now. Because if they got to play Phoenix and he at the 4,
Lunch meat.
I know who playing the 4 that game.
I'm about to say, Durant.
Kevin Durant.
What?
Easy money.
Sniper.
Come here, young fella. Let me hit this double cross.
Right,
Listen.
right.
Hit you with this double cross. Let me see if this meniscus is right.
Yep.
What I'm trying to tell you, dog. Hey,
And he ain't gonna be able to hide
run
nowhere.
this pick and roll with D Book. Oh, hey, swear. Oh yeah. Oh come on, let's.
Let's do
We
this.
already see all the moves, right?
They gonna be there with the sham guy, the Smitty.
Double package.
So when you look at this Wolves squad,
They say, Let's get over here. Let's see if the doctor.
Let's see if he got you
you
right.
with the Dr. Glass.
when you look at this Wolves squad, what they've been able to do without Cat, they've been 12-6 since he's been sidelined. Does Cat give the Wolves a better chance of beating a team like the Nuggets in a 7-game series?
No,
If he's healthy,
no, dude. Nikola cooking him,
everybody.
Rudy, Nas, Kyle Anderson.
They don't get. He don't
said
get a
better
better
chance.
chance.
No. said better chance.
No, wait.
If you don't move the needle a little bit.
Remember,
It's a different year.
out of Denver's own mouth,
That was last year,
That was, they said,
but Wolves got better this year though.
yeah.
and so did
Significant.
So did Denver.
And you say this Denver squad is about.
So this is what I mean, but all fully healthy. I mean that could be a good playoff.
I think he gives him a better chance. That don't
he
mean
gonna
that
smack
Joker ain't gonna smack him, but that gives him a better
Joker,
chance.
that mean he gonna smack
He
him.
gonna average 38 against these motherfuckers.
He
Yeah.
against everybody. AD, I mean
In the
everybody.
playoff series, he
Cook
gonna
everybody.
average 38, 39.
But does Cat out there give the Wolves at least some more offense?
He gives them more offense. Like I think Kyle Anderson, as great as he plays as a team guy, he's a liability offensively. right? Because he can't shoot the ball for shit like that. Did you see that knuckleball he had from the corner?
The corner going late.
Did you see that?
It took him forever to get that motherfucker. That shit was.
Who put the pause button on the TV? God damn!
I hate him
sideways.
That's what I said. I was like, what? Motherfucker, bowl? He out there bowling.
Yeah, he definitely.
Strike.
Gives him a chance.
Damn, why is ball spinning that way?
I've never seen a ball spin.
Bro, it was spinning this way, like.
Who the fuck shot that?
That shit, if he shoots the ball, we should automatically allow to just go interfere with the ball and try to dunk it. Like, yo, ref, come on, that's not a shot, ref.
Catch
Come
it
on,
before it go in.
Just catch it.
Catch before it go in.
This is a lie.
Let's keep this thing moving. The Mavs are one of the hottest teams in the league. After missing the playoffs last season, the Luka and Kyrie duo is clicking at the right time. So they gave the Heat that work in Miami Wednesday. Luka followed up his triple-double against the Hornets Tuesday by dropping 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 dimes in the game. And Kyrie had 25 points and 4 dimes, going 10 for 15 from the field, doing his thing. It was the Mavs' 50th win of the season, and they're 16-2 in their last 18 games.
That helps you out so much. A guy that can
just run.
Look at this great shot.
And he'll rim protect.
Come get this work.
Yeah, he's a great rim protector.
So like I said,
Why they better
Perfect
defensively?
defense and still made it on it.
Mavs' second 50-win season in the last 3 seasons.
Look who got a guard. He's so big, he got to have the.
Bam out of body on it.
And look, if you're the Dallas Mavericks, late in the game,
And come get this work, K-Love. Hate it had to be you.
Caleb had a good game too.
So Mavs 50th win of
I want to know how tall he actually is.
Who, Luka? Nobody knows.
Yeah, you've been saying 6'10",
He's
right?
all
You've
of
been saying
6'10",
something.
6'10 and a half. Whenever you watch him, like
Now he's 6'10" and a half.
no, whenever you see him,
Motherfucker done grew since we
what?
just started doing the show this season.
yeah,
Gil, he didn't
shit
grow.
happens.
Gil, when he started the show, he was 6'7".
6'7". I don't think he was ever 6'7". I don't think he was
the
ever
first time
6'7".
when we was in Dallas, we went to a Mavericks game. That was the first time I'd seen him in real life, and I was like, I had no idea he was that tall.
He was tall,
I
right?
see people say how tall he is, but just seeing it in person, I was like, oh yeah, he's big as fuck.
Like people are like 6'7". I'm like, come dog. Like, y'all know what 6'7" look like in the NBA. Shit, y'all think Curry's 6'1" when he's all of 6'4", right? That's 6'4". So imagine what these other dudes.
And you're talking about with shoes on, right, Gil? Because that's how they play.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
game.
6
That's how we play. We don't play for
I'm just making sure.
Definitely play with shoes on.
All right. Never seen him, nobody hood barefoot.
Yeah.
But
Like people got like, he's 6'7".
No way.
Motherfucker Clay 6'7". All right, they not even on the same planet in height.
Yeah, I don't know though.
Like if you see him, like when you see him next to like power fours and shit,
He's 6'8".
Yeah, that's what I'm.
with the shoes,
with no
with the
shoes.
shoes. Yeah, so he's 6'10".
6'8" with no shoes on.
Yeah, he's 6'8" with no shoes, 6'10" then.
He got 2. He got it.
That's
Got
2
some
inches.
platforms in there.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
2 inches.
he's tall as shit.
Those are 2 inches. What you got on?
Like,
Luka got his own shoe though. His
No,
shoe,
what
I
you
don't know.
got? What you got on the 2?
Yeah.
yeah, the shoes I got measured on at the combine. Going for the heels. Like,
Boosts your height a little bit.
I got them motherfuckers like 6'11". They were like, come on, dog, take them off.
Take the ball, dog.
Yeah, they been 6'11".
you know the trick, you grow the afro, where there's tricks in the trade to get a couple more extra inches, no diddy. It was the Mavs' 50th win of the season. They're 16-2 in their last 18 games, have the best defensive rating in the league during that time frame.
Hey, man.
For all the haters that said that this Mavs squad with Luka and Kyrie can't play no defense. So the Mavs are now locked into either the 4th or 5th seed. Will face the Clippers in the first round. But before the game, we're talking about the MVP conversation. Mavs players and staff, excluding Luka, wore Pravi MVP shirts, which translates to the real MVP.
Oh wow.
As you see, Luka did not have one on. He let all of them do his bidding for him.
Wow.
Yep. And after the game, Kyrie broke down why he thinks Luka is the real MVP.
We all knew how special this year was going to be, and I say we just in that locker room, the organization, we knew how special this year was going to be just based on our practices, what Luka was doing, showcasing that all the time, really being more vocal, challenging his teammates, challenging me, and doing it in his own way. And I think that's a true sign of MVP, of coming into a season and really initiating himself into that leadership role and doing it on both ends of the floor. His stats speak for themselves. He's first in a lot of different categories. He's held the team up when I wasn't able to be in the lineup and I was injured. So there are a lot of factors that attribute to his MVP case. And me as a brother of his, I have the utmost love and support to give him during this time because I want to see him win MVP.
Should also mention with the Mavs' 50th win, Kyrie gets a $1 million bonus. So
yeah, Kyrie.
Shout out Kyrie for getting the bread. Mm-hmm. But thoughts on Kyrie's comments about Luka's growth and him deserving the MVP?
I mean, he said all the right things. What else are you supposed to say about your teammate who's in the MVP conversation? So
say the wrong thing, they Grant Williams, you get up out of there.
Yeah.
He made Luka work hard in practice.
You're going to be like, I want someone else to win MVP. Obviously, you're supposed to advocate for your teammate, but he's absolutely right. I mean, Luka carried that team when Kyrie was out.
Yeah.
Definitely get, acknowledged for that, but, you got SGA and Joker doing what they're doing. And I'm just like...
But Kyrie also said Luka's stats speak for themselves, so do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, he's a great player.
Yeah, other players' stats speak for themselves too.
Okay, Norris just
with the first, second, and third place wins to go with it. Like, yeah, his stats do speak for themselves, but it's other cats got stats that's crazy too. With the wins to go with it, like.
And when Luka was out, Kyrie held it down.
Right, vice versa.
So it's like you still afloat because
you got a Kyrie.
You got another guy.
You take SGA out, you take Joker out. They crashing and burning.
Oh, they're in the basement.
Man, I'm about to say.
Just look at Philly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at Philly. You take Embiid, the MVP candidate out for their team, and now they fighting for their playoff lives.
Yeah, there was 2 and 3 when they left.
There were 3 when he got hurt. There were 3.
Now 7, yeah, that's fair. So, Gil, we talk about this a lot with the criteria for the MVP is supposed to be. It seems like it's constantly shifting and changing. Should a 5th seed be in the MVP discussion, and how much does individual performance outweigh team success?
As a player, it's harder when your team is bad, right? Because, like, when people talk about empty stats, y'all whole game plan is to stop me, right? Your whole game plan is to stop me. The double team, the triple teams floating over there. So it's harder for me to put up the numbers. It's easier for y'all because we can't double you, right? When you're talking about Kevin Durant, all that, we can't double you. We can't sit there and throw a whole double team at you if your team is good, right? We got to play you straight up while I come down and you get to, zone me up, double team me, this and this. So, some of these guys you have to take in, especially if it's like what Russell did, what Kobe did, what Luka's doing.
SGA.
Right, SGA, when you're talking about when Embiid was doing, sometimes the individual himself is the most valuable player. You can't really quantify, his team success because he has to run his engine 1,000 miles an hour just to compete with everybody else, right? He has to. The MVP, like Jokic, right? For the most part, let's just be honest. It looked like he was dead half the season. We wasn't even really, he was there, right? Just moseying along. He ain't driving his car as fast because he don't have to. He has a team around him. Same thing with Tatum and them. Their team is so good that they can take plays off. The guy who's sitting in 5, 6, 7, he can't take no plays off. Right? You get subbed out, you take some plays off, you're down 10, 15 points. So,
fifth because of that though. They fifth because they wasn't playing no defense early in the year. It ain't because he wasn't driving the engine. They fifth because he couldn't guard, nobody. So for most cases, you're right, but for Luka's case specifically, that ain't the case. It's other cats that's driving. SGA is driving.
No, not him. He's driving it. Like I want to see. They need to throw in this. They need to throw in another category in this. A category on scoring on doubles.
Yeah.
That has to. Like you guys have this clutch shit. That's cool. What's happening? Scoring on doubles has to be equated inside the most valuable player because it'll point out who's actually been the focal point of something, right? If you're talking about, all right, Luka's averaging 33.9, but he's only scoring 4 points on a double team versus like let's say SGA, he's averaging 30, but 22 of his points is on a double team. His value is higher, right? If he was getting single-handedly, playing single matchups, he would be averaging damn near 40 with that rating, right? So he's getting double more, still averaging those amount of points, right? You have to throw in another factor versus just your stats yourself, because some people, like when we was guarding Steve Nash, I'm like, why ain't we doubling? Personally, because he was busting my ass. So I'm, where's the double, right? We can't, motherfucker. Everybody good on this team.
And he knew how to find them too.
Like when Kobe had the 30-something. Like we throwing everybody, the bench squad, yo, sub. You seen teams that had 6 players out there getting technicals. you, go. Tech, 6, like, oh shit. All right, come on back, right? And he averaging 30-something with that team, being double T, that lets you know how fucking great he was. Yeah. So they have to throw in another category just to
like what? Be like an equalizer kind of?
It has to be like some metrics to show that some of these guys, their numbers are down because they are being double teamed. Like, there's more emphasis on this guy versus this guy.
Yeah, well, it'll take for people to watch basketball too, so.
It makes them watch basketball.
Yeah, it makes them watch.
Now you got to watch basketball.
They don't watch them.
They don't.
They don't watch.
Not just watch, study it. Like you got to really.
You got to study it, break it down.
There's so many machines out here doing everything, and all they're doing is just getting the information and just
getting numbers spit out.
Pick and choose, yeah, absolutely. Disso master.
The Disso master.
So Lexi, how much should individual performance outweigh team success? Or
I don't know. I mean, it's hard. It's the same issue every year with MVP. I mean, it happened in the W too. Like you have a player with incredible stats on the best team, and you have someone who's on a really good overall team with incredible stats, and you have someone who has nearly a triple-double, not on the best team. They're top 3 though, but without her, the team is completely different. So I think it just depends. Like, I think individual stats definitely are important. But your team can't be horrible. But I don't know, it's hard. Especially with everyone playing at such a high level now, because I feel like maybe in the past, you had your 30-point scores, like 1 or 2, like kind of scoring out their minds and rebounding and assisting. But now it's like, you got like, what, 8 people, 25 up, like on a light day. So it's making it a lot harder to make these decisions, I think.
This is what I'd like, an argument that needs to start happening. When you're trying to figure out who's the best between certain players, right? You take away rings, right? Take away the ring. The ring has nothing to do with who was a better player, right? Who had a better team? Obviously, the guy who has the ring. Who was a better player? Now, if it's close, you add the rings to put them over the top. You can't use the rings. Like this dude got 6,000 points, but he got 8 rings, and you're saying he's better than a dude with 32,000 points. Fuck no, dog. That's not how that works.
Like that Bill Russell argument.
Yeah, you can't. It's like I remember someone was asking me. It was Charles Barkley versus. It was Charles Barkley and Dirt. Right? It was like who was a better player. Right, I said, all right, we take away Dirt's championship. All right, and then, so Dirt has 14 All-Stars, 12 All-NBA teams. Barkley's 10 and 10, right? You got rebounding champ, you got this. I said, Dirt has him, he's edged him, and then I don't even need the ring to say he's a better player. I don't even need the ring because his stats as an individual, the accomplishments is a little bit higher already, right? So I don't even need the ring. Now,
so if you take Karl Malone and Charles Barkley then?
I'm a Barkley.
Neither one of them got a ring, so.
I'm a Barkley guy. I mean, Karl Malone knows tough, but I like Barkley.
But you got to put in the factor that he played with fucking John Stockton his whole career.
I said Barkley.
Oh, you said Barkley. I said Karl Malone. I thought you said you're Karl Malone.
I'm a Barkley guy.
I thought you said you're a Karl Malone guy.
Yeah. Sure. Barkley can hold his own. Barkley can hold his own.
That sounds like a great debate.
2-time MVP, 14-time All-Star, 4-time All-Defensive Player. See, I'm going to go with 25-10. I'm going to go with Karl.
I'm not. So, I watched them head-to-head matches back in the early 90s.
Now you got one that's 11-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, got an MVP.
Look at their numbers when they played in the finals. What was Chuck doing in the finals? And in the playoffs, Chuck was 40 and 20, 20 and 20, all type of crazy stuff.
1 year.
Yeah. He was in the playoff multiple years. That was just the one time in the finals what he did. Karl Malone, I don't recall none of that against MJ in the finals. A 20-20, 30-20 game. I don't recall none of that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's longevity, not just the one series. You know what I mean? So
I had this argument with my trainer all the time. And he liked Karl Malone better. I think they both great, obviously, but I like Chuck.
Like someone like Carmelo, like Carmelo and Dominique Wilkins, right? Like guys who got a whole bunch of numbers, and from there,
he had John Stockton.
If we say they're even, whoever has the ring, that's who you give it to, right? That's how I do it. Like we're asking about individuals, so put all their stats together, take the rings off, take the thing that has to do with team success off, and then the team
success.
Talking about
career or basketball player?
Basketball player, Chuck is.
I mean career.
I'm about to say, because Chuck can.
No. As an individual basketball player.
Individual basketball
Chuck is better than him as an individual basketball player.
Individual basketball
Press the break all that.
I was just talking about, this was career.
You talking more peak? You saying more peak or just?
No, just like their career. Who had a better career?
He said as a basketball player, take the rings out, and you're just talking about who's the better basketball player.
Career.
I think,
Yeah.
For sure.
Because you just put Dominique and Melo in the same.
Like if no, but because like 30-some thousand points, a bunch of All-Stars, all MVPs. Like, and then you say who had the better career, but who's the better player? Fucking Melo. It's not even.
Okay.
They're not even.
That's why
they're not even on the same planet. You know what I mean? That's what I said. It's not on the same planet. But when people say who had a better career,
what's in that cup today, Gilbert?
Much of the Mavs talk has rightfully been centered around Luka and the MVP level season he's having. We got to give Kyrie some love too. He's been balling as well. Mavs are 24-7 since Kyrie returned from a thumb sprain on February 5th. Played in every game since. In those 31 games, he's averaging 26 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, shooting 52% from the field, 41% from three, close to 92% from the free throw line.
How many games he missed with his thumb?
Let me pull it up. I can give you the Mavs record without Kyrie this season.
Oh, no, I just want to know how many games he missed with his thumb. You said he was.
But since coming back, so he missed a few games, and this is coming. Let me pull it up, can you? Damn, y'all be.
I just want to know, because y'all be throwing these fucking numbers out here at me, and I just want to know, like, did he miss 12 games? Was it 4? Was it
6, I believe. But since coming back,
since coming back, he missed 6 games.
Okay, good.
Like he missed a half.
Yeah, like he, right? Like he been out since motherfucker. Yeah, that's
right.
I got
goodness.
I'm gonna go take a
After
break.
his 10 days off.
Yeah, 10 days. Quick little West Coast trip.
But just saying, in this back half of the season, 50, 40, 90 guy.
He been balling.
I know you a Kyrie guy.
You know I'm a Kyrie guy.
That's why I'm doing this for you, but
I just wanted to, you say since he been out, I'm like, damn, how long was he out?
So he also had a season-high 48 points in overtime win on the Rockets this past Sunday. They played him a week prior. Before that game, Ime Udoka called Kyrie the best one-on-one player he's ever seen, coached, or been around. So you guys played against some of the greatest players in NBA history. Do you agree with Udoka saying Kyrie is the best one-on-one player ever?
He's one of them. I can't say he's the best. He's one of them, but I'm not going to say he's the best. Michael Jordan played in this league. Guys like Kevin Garnett, who's a one-on-one king in this league, like Melo, Kevin Durant. Like, he's one of them, though. He's one of them.
He's in that conversation.
To say he's it was like Kobe played in this league. Like he's one of them, though.
Tracy McGrady
played in this league. Like, the dudes I just named are all one-on-one masters. Like, so, but Kyrie, one of them, though.
Can you think?
I agree with Norris.
Yeah,
he's on the list.
He's on the list, but the.
So who was the best one-on-one player that you played against during your career?
Played against? I played against.
Or with?
Everybody he just fucking named.
Yeah.
I played with or against.
Mike Jordan, Kobe, Kevin Garnett, Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson.
I played against or with.
So pick your poison, baby.
Team with Melo for a lot of years, so I would.
Gilbert Arenas, dog.
Gil.
Did your show you played the Bills? So I'm
only person out there actually playing one full flat. One full flat. Nah, but no, same. I mean, I played in the same era, so You know, Melo on the one-on-one island. But back then, you got put on the island like, yo, and they gonna run the same play the whole time.
Until they sub you out.
Yep. Him,
Switch the
T-Mac,
matchup.
Kobe.
So what's it like being on that side of it? When you got to guard a
Defending an
guy.
island?
I've been on the island with
Yeah.
Kyrie
And-
and with Steph and all of them, one-on-one, no help, and it's. I mean, it depends how the game going. If they got it going, you feel helpless. Like, because you know, no matter how good the defense you play, they gonna make the shot. But there's some guys that you have a chance with, and then there's other guys you have no chance with. The taller players, you have no chance.
Yeah.
Like the McGrady's, like Jordan, like Kevin Garnett, like those dudes, because even if you play good defense, they're gonna
rise
shoot
above
over you. Kyrie get you off balance. He can shoot over most people, but at least you have a little bit of a chance to like contest. Taller players, they don't see the contest. Like Kevin Durant don't see you. It's just a matter if he gonna make it or miss it. Melo don't really see you. Kobe don't see you. Kobe do not see you.
Hey, I remember I switched out on Melo once, dog. And he hit me with an elbow. I said, ouch, bitch, that hurt. Hey, man, I'm done. I'm not switching on this dude no more, dog.
And that's
Like his first reaction, boom.
we're gonna get you.
Shit, bitch, that hurt.
Absolutely
I'm
gonna
not,
shoot.
nah,
I played Kyrie and got a strip
bitch
game
get
point
physical.
one-on-one.
get physical.
You ripped him?
Physical.
For game.
No
It was
reason.
5, 4,
For
3,
no
2, 1.
reason, dog.
Yes.
How'd you feel after that moment?
I mean, I was a defender, so I was taking on the challenge. But man, one-on-one, he tried 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I stripped him. Game point. I was like, okay. But as a defender, like I said, I knew he wasn't gonna just shoot over me. So I had confidence if I could contest. But like taller players, like man, Kobe, like I said, man, Kobe don't see nothing. Melo don't see nobody.
Nobody.
Kevin Durant don't see you out there.
That's just if there was a one-on-one contest, like depending on dribbles, depending on spots,
Mike Jordan don't see nobody.
anything from the free throw line, mid post, I'm giving that to Melo.
Him and Kevin.
Him and Kevin Garnett.
No, him and Kevin Durant.
Durant. But Melo gonna beat you like he gonna physically
Yeah,
just
he gonna
rough you up. Like it's
before the catch.
before the catch, he gonna bop bop.
He didn't hit you 7 times getting to his spot, right? When you catch it, he gonna. Yeah, you better get ready.
That's what I said. By the time he get ready to shoot, he like shoot the ball, dog. Like I don't even want to get hit no more. Like, he beating you up while he on offense.
Yeah.
He a bully for sure.
That free throw line shit is, listen, dog.
Yeah, that's
Him lined up on the free throw line, we shooting. Oh, get ready, dog. Oh, he destroying people. Oh, that shit is amazing. I be like, dude, you get a lane violation and everything. He don't give a fuck. Chauncey on the line, nigga, why you going? Why you going? He shoot 90.
yeah.
Why you getting lane violation and Chauncey on the line? Earl Boykins on the line. Why you going, nigga? You ain't missing. You just want to hit a nigga just for no reason. Like, dude, no, but Shit, when we played him like his rookie year, like, did nobody guard him? So when I was with the Nets still his rookie year, I had to guard him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause he
Roughhousing.
Yeah, no, cause I know I'm watching. This young boy is shit.
Yeah, he
So
physical
now
with you.
I'm getting into him first. Like, all right, now you want to know, I'm gonna hit you before you hit me, cause I see what you doing.
yeah.
All right, that bitch, he hell with that ball. Listen, man. So I'm going with that.
He's one.
KD and Melo.
Okay.
Melo.
I think KD and Melo.
But you put Kyrie, you mentioned him amongst those tier of
Yeah, but like
great-
Nora said, like that height difference makes
a lot.
Yeah, Melo, KD, Cole, Mac.
For sure.
Yeah. No, Tracy was hell. Like that's what people don't understand. Tracy McGrady was hell at that height.
Oh no, not for yeah.
Like, I can understand. We had a home and home back then, but the way people scoring the ball now is not. But we had a home and home with Orlando. Motherfuckers scored like 75 in 2 games, so that was.
Yeah, that's like 75. That's like 85,
right?
90 now. Just so y'all know, that's like 90 today.
Inflation.
Inflation.
On one today.
Basketball. Inflation.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that joint.
Yes. I'm trying to sit on it, knocking that shit down.
Well, that was a great basketball discussion. You guys know where else we can see a great basketball discussion? This Sunday at the El Rey Theater in Hollywood for the first ever Gills Arena Live presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoop, whoop. You see the poster. We got tickets on sale now.
I need some friends. I need some friends to show up on my behalf.
You can DM Gil for the exclusive link to purchase tickets.
No, you don't.
Guest list has closed. There will be ample security.
Damn, y'all.
We have a separate private interest for anybody trying to tag along. You will not be admitted without a ticket, but we're giving away 100 posters to the first 100 people that pull up to the show. If you have an Underdog Fantasy account and you buy a ticket and show proof of purchase at the venue, you get a $25 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. We're doing a MostlyFans live, so if you were there, you want to answer the question, the floor is yours to do everything you need to do this Sunday, 6 p.m. at the El Rey Theater in Hollywood. If you're in the Los Angeles area or anywhere nearby, the IE, Palmdale, wherever you may be, Santa Clarita, come pull up, hang out with us. Huh? You can fly in. Jet suite if you're a baller. They were clowning the jet y'all took. They said the jet was small.
No, it was.
It looked tiny.
It was.
It was.
That motherfucker was petite.
I can't do
It
it.
was free, so I ain't got no complaint. But yeah, that motherfucker was small.
Ever since I seen La Bamba, I can't roll with the small planes.
Yeah, that was,
Hey, Gil.
Give me Southwest.
Yeah, man, get the 15-seater.
Give me Southwest.
hey, listen.
We also have,
Trust me, I would have. I looked at it like, ooh.
we got resellers out there.
It was tight on that bitch.
Hey, yo, McKenzie was like, man, it's small in here. I was like, nah, nigga, you big in here.
You big in here.
Coming down the lane. Like, wait, hold on, dog.
You got to come down that bitch side. You walk down that bitch.
Tickets are going fast. We also have resellers scooping up tickets. Will you be the one to be enough of a big baller to buy these $2,000 tickets? Row D, C17. Seat 18.
That nigga swole that. That
Resellers.
nigga just get up and just knock out 100 straight push-ups, bruh.
Well, we know what seat it is, so if we see you in there, we know you're a big baller.
He just
When he came out of the room the other day, we got his coffee, nigga, and just knocked out 100 straight push-ups. Yes, nigga.
Like prison style.
100 straight.
No break.
No break. Pause while he was doing them, like when he got to about 80. Pause, then knocked out his next 20. Yeah, that nigga did 100. Yeah, he did 2 sets of them motherfuckers.
2 sets of 100.
Yes, that's
Okay.
why that nigga walk around this bitch looking.
That's what I'm saying. Are you surprised? He's huge.
Motherfucker, buff bag
He
with
got
him.
big ass arms.
Buff,
You know what?
yes.
Never mind.
I seen him with my own 2 eyes. I'm sitting there
I fucking hate
100 straight push-ups.
damn. I think I can do 25. I think
25 good?
Yeah, I think I can.
Higher, lower, Gil, 25
I think I can get
push-ups.
about 25 good ones in.
We will find out Sunday
One set.
at Gil's Arena Live at the El Rey
50
Theater.
I can't do 50. I got long arms. I can't do 50. I can't do 50 straight push-ups.
Straight, that's light.
Little ones, I can do little ones.
Doing
I can't do all
penitentiary
the way
style,
up. No.
the halfways.
Like chest to
50?
the ground.
So over, under,
Yeah,
what's the higher, lower that Gil can do? 25? Or do we go
I'm letting you know, I
24.5
can only
push-ups?
do 20. That's the max that I can.
24.5 higher or lower? You go higher?
I do push-ups on my knees, dog.
Oh, you do?
No
Those
Diddy.
don't count.
No Diddy.
Those
Nah.
don't count.
So you do women push-ups?
The facts.
They are
No.
push-ups,
They're
yes.
cap. They're not women push-ups.
They are girl
They army.
They are girl push-ups.
They're army push-ups.
On your knees.
Army push-ups who got their legs blown off. That's it, right there. Cause they buff, right? No.
Hey, Joe, next, what's next? What's next, man? Hey,
No,
man.
you know what I'm saying. dog.
Thank you, Lex.
You know what I'm saying? They be all buffed up. So
Yes, Lex.
Go again. Like, hit the
I was like, where's he going with this?
Again, Lex.
Just got the text.
y'all just walked up. So
Just got the text from Underdog Fantasy. The show's officially been canceled. Sunday, April 14th Sunday, April 14th is your last opportunity to watch Gil's Arena. You get to see us live. We do not know if we'll make it to Monday.
yeah.
Tax day too. Somebody getting got.
They be, I just figured that's how they do them. Just
Let's stay in the Western Conference. Clippers and Suns had a back-to-back Tuesday and Wednesday. So Tuesday, the Clippers didn't have Harden or Kawhi, but they got some vintage Westbrook to carry them to the win. So Westbrook dropped 16 points, 15 rebounds, 15 assists for his 199th career triple-double. Paul George led all scorers in the game with 23.7 rebounds and 5 dimes. Clippers were up 37-10 after the first quarter. Took a 33-point lead into the break. Suns cut the deficit to 7 in the fourth.
ooh, that's my spot.
But still suffered an embarrassing loss at their crib. You see Russ out there looking good,
Yeah, didn't
coming back from the French.
shows say they want to see him do it still.
He said it?
No,
No.
not him. No, it wasn't him.
Who said it?
Wasn't him.
Who said it?
McCants.
Oh.
So after the game,
Rashad.
Rashad watching the show. He will be there Sunday at Gills Arena Live to respond. So after the game, Westbrook told ESPN, "Ain't nobody better than me coming off the bench in this league."
Nope.
He started that game, but he has moved to a bench role. I'm just, giving context and clarifications. Has moved to a bench role this season. Was man enough after that Harden trade to do that. Do you agree with Westbrook saying nobody is better than him coming off the bench in the NBA right now?
I mean, how many former MVPs coming off the bench?
Man, I was gonna
So
talk to him. Talk to him.
To ask
Talk
the
to him.
same question.
I'm about to
Of
say,
course.
he better than some starters in this league.
Hell, you talk. He ain't a bench
Starting on-
player.
I know
He's
that.
starting on every other team.
Except the team that he
He's
owns.
on. Yep.
And the one that's across the town, the stupid son bitch asked him to come off the bench last year. So that's that.
Yeah. That team is having some issues, Kenya.
Yeah, this motherfucking man, MVP should have more than one.
Don't get mad.
If they're going by these metrics today, he
I'm about
should
to say,
have.
He should have a few.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't even make the
4 and 5 years.
20. You know when he had 22, 11, and 11, he didn't even make the All-Star game. I think there was two triple-double seasons he didn't actually make the All-Star game. I think one he got voted in. I know the 20 when he was in Washington, he didn't make that All-Star game. 22, 11, and 11.
Years.
What years
And it
was
hadn't
that
been
when he
done
had
in
those
50 years
seasons?
before that.
See, Washington, he did not make it, and I think he
Because
was.
the way they just spun
Or he
that
didn't get-
into such a
he didn't
negative thing, and then the way that they're doing the complete opposite for Luka and Joker right now, like taking the obvious bias aside.
Because that's what I said. Luka's rebound, it's like they padded stats.
He said he was stealing rebounds.
On a hustle play.
He's
Like there's no such thing as stealing rebounds. Go get it.
Ball.
I've been on a team, motherfuckers steal rebounds.
But go get it.
That wasn't stealing rebounds.
All right,
Yeah,
go get
he
it.
was
Like,
doing
trust me.
Who stole my rebound?
Even if he did one or two, okay. He still got 8 other ones.
Now, look at this. If he played on Bucks right now, he's gonna average a triple-double.
100%.
The reason is their big men don't rebound. So the 5 men don't rebound. He blocks out, right? Same thing Adams did, right?
Yeah, Brook Lopez. Definitely.
Brook Lopez box out, so that leaves someone to go get it. And he says, all right, you're going to block out. I'm going to go get the rebound. Once I get the rebound, it's faster. That was J. Kidd. When J. Kidd got the ball, the fast break was easier. Mm-hmm. And that's all that is from the guard position, right? So you made a hustle play. Patting the stats. What is assist? What is someone seeking assist? That's not patting stats. Mm-hmm. Someone trying to score 50, 60, that's not patting stats. Like, we hear patting stats on the one thing that involves everybody.
Effort.
So you let the world think that this man pats stats on effort plays.
And they made it a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like, he plays too hard.
And then he started.
Like, what?
Yeah.
He started this game 16, 15, 15.
Yeah.
And beat the shit
Right,
out.
you literally have a triple-double sitting on the bench, pretending that he can't do it. He starts 16, 15, and 15. That's what you have coming off the bench.
Yeah, that damn at halftime.
I'd rather people just keep it real. Just say you don't like his style.
Just say you don't like him.
Just
say you don't like
style
him.
of play. They don't like him.
I don't necessarily like his style of play, but
But
I
they
can
don't like him.
respect
But they don't
what
like
he's
him.
doing, and I love that he plays hard. But like, as far as how he plays, I'm always like,
Has
Right.
nothing to do with basketball.
But-
But why?
Yeah.
But
It has nothing to do with
but if I
basketball.
was voting on something, I would take that whole bias out and be like, what does he contribute?
It has nothing
all
to
this
do with
kind of
basketball.
stuff.
But Kane, why do you feel like they don't like Russ? I know Russ for a long time, since his UCLA days. Great dude, does a ton of stuff in the community, building a bunch of low-income housing in the hood, always supportive of people.
The
It's
media
so
has
weird.
portrayed this thing that we've sat on this couch, that he patent stats, he forced Kevin Durant out. Everything has been negative, besides watching the game that he is actually playing. Right? Yeah. Could he have done something better when KD was there? Yeah. Hindsight is always fucking 2020.
Right? Because they liked it when Katie left and he was like
It's Russ's team.
cupcake and all that.
Yeah.
Now I do what I want.
That
Yeah,
commercial
all
was
that-
fire.
Yeah.
But
Now I
That
do what I
commercial
want.
was fire.
Now I do what I want.
But the
it's
camera
that,
moving
right?
around, yeah.
So they've
I
made this
that was
thing
fire.
out
That was a
that
beautiful
is negative. That's why I watch him play, and I've always stood on I don't stand for no Russ slander because
Yeah.
I watch him play. And anybody that care that much and play that hard he has, I don't think so, but him addressing people, fans and other people that has something to say about him, right? Because the media has made it cool
Yeah, to bother Russ.
disrespect him in the media.
Yeah.
He can't approach every single media person that has something to say, but if you in earshot or he can see you and you have, he's standing on that and he's not deviating from it. From 9 to 99. Blind, cripple, or crazy, you say something to him, he addressing you. And people don't like that.
Right.
So they hold that against his basketball game.
Because his resume, when it comes to point guards, is...
But that's what I said. It should be AI. I mean, all voting should be just AI now.
That's what it basically is.
Huh?
Allen Iverson should get off. I support that.
Allen Iverson.
Let AI just vote for every award.
It should be artificial intelligence that votes for the awards because
I think they should test that out.
the personal thing people have with using everything but the game. Like you're using everything that you can find that has nothing to do with this is who is the defensive player MVP of this court. The fuck I'm doing out here in these streets don't have nothing to do with this right here. Right? So why are you using this against me? Right? It's not whatever I'm doing, clubbing every night, don't stop me from doing my job. You're evaluating me on my job, not me as a person. And I think they get the two mixed up. Right? I wrote something bad about you. You told me fuck off. Now I'm mad. You told me to fuck off in front of my peers.
No,
Oh, my peers is laughing at me now. Well, shit, my peers are laughing at me too.
Right. You calling me Westbrook.
Yeah.
Disrespecting my name and everything.
I got motherfuckers out here doing this, waving and shit. Right? I don't get to take away can I take away your voting?
Thanks.
I take away your credentials.
Right. Man, hey, let that motherfucker be jury duty. Yeah, they're gonna be hey, you gonna have them motherfucker like ho. Nah, he can't be there, he can't be there, he can't be there. Get on off
I'm
this.
with you on I ain't accepting no Russ slander.
If I'm running for MVP, I want, who's voting? God, no, can we take him off? I told him and his mother he can fuck off. You start doing that, get them on out of there. Like, do we even know who votes?
There is a list of NBA.
They starting to know now.
100 media.
It's too many.
But as we talked about,
Wait, how many?
100.
It's too many.
even last season, it's a popularity contest. Obviously, it's to help promote the league. But there's a lot of people on the list who have no business having a vote.
Absolutely.
It's sad.
Can you give me that list? Yo, give me
Give it to you from last year. It changes a little bit.
But it's most of the same.
And they don't let the list out until after.
Because these writers and these people don't change companies.
So the list changes every year?
No, slight variations.
A slight deviation from year to.
But how does one sit in a room and be like, who's the 100 we're gonna pick to vote on this? Like we're gonna, he deserves a vote, she deserves a vote.
That's the WWE we were talking about yesterday.
The script.
Right now, if we did a top 10, if us three did, who is the top 10 best players in the NBA? We gonna sit here and debate for at least 30 minutes on the first three, right? The order of the three. We might come up with the same three, but we're gonna have an argument about what order they fall in, let alone 10, right? So the fact that you have 100 people voting, we can't even give you that in time. We be sitting here like, oh, hold on, dog. Look, come on.
As a Giannis,
And
not
isn't
a joke.
Isn't it like it's a point system, right? Like the first place votes.
First place, second.
So even like that is.
That's what I'm saying. We will. Wait,
too. Like you should get one vote, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't. They put them in order and then you
one
get
fucking
points.
vote.
You should get your one
vote.
For
Who is
one
the
player.
MVP?
Who do you think is MVP?
They should have.
God damn it.
Because it's like they rank 1 through 4. And
like you voting for fucking president, right?
So I feel like, damn, I don't know. So I'm just gonna put them
be like, yeah, I like him first. I like him. I like Trump first. Biden second. Hillary
Could
third.
you imagine if that's how it was tallied? Like
that would be crazy.
It wouldn't
And
work.
then it should be a finalist list, right? Like,
and then you vote on that. I mean, that's what we.
Have you ever voted?
No.
Have you ever seen the process?
Yes.
Okay, when they're voting for MVP, how many people are on the list?
You fill it out yourself, so it's not. They don't give you like.
So you write in people?
Yeah, the players do. The
Players write in.
Let's see, but like something like that, it should be, hey, y'all.
This is the
These are
five.
the top 3 players. These are the 3 finalists that y'all can only vote on.
Y'all watch the league.
You can't put your cousin in here. You can't put your best friend, your mother's boyfriend, who your daughter likes. You can't do that. These 3 right here.
Vote for the 3 guys that's been busting y'all ass all year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We played against the 3 guys that's been terrorizing our ass all year. Damn the games Embiid played. He should have been on the fucking. Okay, he played 40 games. For them 40 games, he was the best motherfucker in here.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hands
Right?
Yeah.
He might be last on the list, but goddamn, because of the games he played, but he should definitely be like.
You can't. Like,
Current structure right now, you vote for 5 players for MVP, and they're each assigned a point total. So first place, 10 points, second place, 7, third place, 5.
What I'm saying is,
Because like, what if you get you get a good amount of first place, and then you get like a bunch of like
Second.
of the last place.
when you say 5, you're wasted. Those are wasted votes for no reason.
Because 5 people shouldn't be on the list.
Right there's no 5.
There's no
right?
5.
Yeah. Or like you're saying, at least get it down to finalists.
Like right now, like who's the 3?
Nicola, Shea,
And Luka.
And Luka. Okay, now those are the 3, right? Now, if all 100 gets the vote for these 3, we can actually see a real MVP, right? Now, when you add Tatum, and let's say Ant-Man, you know how many fucking names, how many people are gonna just be wasting votes here?
Because they getting last place votes. Like they getting 4th and 5th.
Or you'll have like someone who just really loves the Celtics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is
They
getting
gonna put
votes.
Jason as first place.
And
it's gonna be his only first place vote.
Yeah,
And they
this
could have
fucking-
put that
somebody else who
somewhere
could have
else.
been unanimous.
Yeah.
Right? That gives somebody else who could have been unanimous for his team that you didn't give him this fucking vote when. Like, come on, man.
They should be like jury duty. They got to pull up,
That's
get
what I said,
asked a
just
bunch of questions. All right.
Who's your favorite team?
That's what I said.
You validated, you can vote.
Imagine like
You get a vote.
Tatum comes in last, but he got, 20 first place votes.
Yeah.
That's rough. Because let's say I'm down. I lost by 10.
Some seasons though, it's not.
Damn, I could have 10 of those could be mine, huh?
Some seasons it's not that easy just to pick 3. Not every year, but some season.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you should think you
If
should.
you watching the game?
When do they start?
No, it's if you really watching the game.
I mean, because we
They
just
start,
said
like, the
Giannis could be on that
official
list.
Because every year, like,
I feel like they
Bron
should
could be on
have. They
the.
should
Yeah,
just
Bron could be on.
strip the
Yeah.
list
So
all
therefore,
the
if you
time.
voting for real, like, if you really watching the game,
End of the season.
Like, I
It
feel
was
like
it was a few years where it should have been Brian, Katie, and Steph. every
well,
year
let's
on
just
the
take
ballot.
Luka off the list.
After the
So they do the MVP ladder every
Nicola,
week, the NBA, but
Shea,
that's like
That's media. That's all.
exactly media driven, like
But you gonna
no real bearing.
go off.
If it's voting for 3, because his numbers and where his team is better than what fucking Luka is doing.
Right.
He averaging 30.
I would say
12,
it's
and
not
7.
always easy to pick 3.
So I said, let's take Luka off the list. Let's put Giannis on the list because his team is fucking
Yeah.
second. He's averaging 30, 12, and 7.
Right.
But second with 40 something wins, I don't know where that ranks.
But he's second in his conference.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to put that in account, right?
Hey, that's
He
wild.
got Doc as a coach.
So those 49 wins right now would put them in 6th place in the West.
Yeah, that put them in 6.
In the West. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's what
But-
it's always been, though.
But
Yeah, I know, but
it should be like it
Two
should be
teams
like
in the
that.
East, and
I just don't like the fact that some of these, like we can't use winning. We can't use winning as a metric because every individual stat that you can get has nothing to do with wins. Your wins don't count against you or for you with rebounding, steals, blocks, right? Assists. Right? You can be on the last place team averaging 15 assists. You're winning that award. You're the assist leader, right?
why they have
Scoring.
awards.
You can be on the last place team and you average 35. You're the scoring champ, right? So
Those are separate.
95% of awards has nothing to do with your team's success.
But that's why the MVP has to.
That's why the MVP
that's
has
why the MVP you have to account winning because.
But they did. That's what they said. They used. They used to. There's exceptions. There's always exceptions to the rules where,
Like you have a historical
Michael Jordan,
year.
88, Westbrook, triple-double.
Facts.
Right? Motherfucker averaged 37, 8, and 8. Okay. All right. What James Harden did. Okay.
Yeah.
Right? What Luka's doing, I can see. Right? But it still has to be something that just stands up like, oh shit, this is something we haven't seen for a while, right? It has to be one of those type of stats. Like, your team is last place, but you average 40.
Yeah, you got to.
Okay, I mean, shit, 40 on that team, brother. I get it.
Get some votes.
Yeah, it's gonna get you some votes. You earned this, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back to the Suns. So after securing either the 4th or 5th seed with the win Tuesday, and as I feel like a FU to the Lakers, the Clippers didn't have Kawhi, Harden, PG, Russ, Norm Powell, or Zubats.
They said their whole team.
All play against the Suns Wednesday, but they did have Bones Highland. Shout out to the legend. Bones had a career-high 37 points in the game, and the shorthanded Clippers were actually leading in the 4th quarter. Suns went on a run to get the win. D-Book had 37, Bill gave him 26, KD had 24. Well, let's talk about another subject. Earlier this week, Suns great Charles Barkley offered his thoughts on the current state of the Suns to 12 Sports anchor Cameron Cox.
Suns, are they going to figure it out?
No, they're not going to figure it out.
What does that mean?
Well, they're not. They don't have any mental toughness. The leaders are not leading.
Leading?
You're not going to turn it on this late in the season. So I'm not sure what you're expecting, but their mental toughness, they're weak mentally, and it's not going to go good for them.
What do you recommend? How do they fix what they're doing?
That's on them, brother. Yeah, but from afar, they're just really soft, and their leadership is not the players' leadership. The players have not led.
So do you agree with Barkley saying the Suns are mentally weak, soft, and the players have not led?
I just want to say I hate his tie first and foremost.
Okay, that's...
I just want to get that out there that I hate whoever tied it, where he wearing it. I just hate everything about it.
Okay.
You don't think he loosened it up?
He had a long day.
Long day, minimal deodorant.
A long day? I mean, doing what?
Final Four.
That was the Final Four coverage. That was after, right?
You saw how big that arena was? That's a long walk.
You think
To
he
and fro.
walked?
Huh?
You think he walked anywhere?
They give him the golf cart?
Do you think he walked anywhere?
Did you get the golf cart, kid?
Yeah.
Hey, you watched the game, right?
I was at
Do you remember where they were?
near the court.
In the court, right? Were they facing the court or facing away from the court? Just
Away from the court.
away from.
So they angled their body.
The game was behind them, right?
They angled their body towards the court
They
that period.
They angled. Who? You know exactly who angled and watched the actual game?
Yeah, I was too. I was enthralled.
Oh, not me. I was watching them. Yeah.
Who turned their body?
They had TVs,
Kenny
Gil.
Smith watched the whole game, right? What's his name?
Clark Kellogg.
Clark Kellogg was double duty. He was doing the radio and then sprinting over for the
And
TV.
the other one, come on, what's the other one? He's been there longer. Who's the other person that's there? Ernie. Right? Watching the game. I know where Charles was. Wasn't by that TV, I can tell you. He wasn't watching the TVs that was in front of him, nor he was over there. He was off the stage the whole time, chilling and talking.
Dapping up players too.
Yeah, dapping up players. And my thing
and
is,
not dapping up.
this is my problem, though. I want to know what you said during that time, because I personally know you didn't watch the actual game. You didn't physically. I'm not even looking at the game. I'm looking. So he ain't gonna look at the TV. I see the two TVs right there. You sitting here talking to this person the whole. Okay. Ooh, that was a dunk. Nope. Didn't look up. Assist. Didn't look up. Now I want to hear what you got to say about this game, because obviously you didn't watch it.
You don't think he watching the Suns?
No. Not like that.
You ever been to ESPN and TNT
Turning.
Network? How much of the game do they watch when the game's going on?
It depends who it is.
Right? They in there chilling. Hey,
I mean, that
baby,
feedback
I'm at
alone
work. You know, we're
shows
about
that
to
he
go
hasn't
out.
really watched.
Seen them clips where they done mess a nigga in the back sleep.
Right? If motherfuckers sitting there, they sleep in the back, over there playing everything but the game.
At that bitch. While the game going, hey, shit, we on in 5. We on in 5. Like,
We on in 5.
And get him his papers.
Put my earpiece in.
Give him the stats.
Yep, give me the stats.
Okay,
Played
Kevin
well.
made 7 in a row. Oh, yeah, so Kevin made 7 in a row. See, that's not a leader. I don't know. What?
In the last minute of the game, he was.
Nah, but like my question is this: like, unless they're telling you personally that these guys are not leading, how do you know who's leading? How do you know who's in there controlling practice, this and this? You're just going by wins and losses of a team, right? This is a game. Some guys are not vocal, some guys are. I mean, I can say, oh, Jason Kidd wasn't leader because I didn't hear him speak.
Nah, you can't say that.
You know what I mean? He ain't talk, so that's right. Well, I figured to say nothing, but he's leading that team on how he leads it. You can't tell someone how to lead a team, and we can't question how
the way you like to be led or how you.
I think he's going by how they playing, how they take turns playing, how the intensity is not always there.
We supposed to go in there and slap people?
Nah, I'm just saying.
They're just so talented offensively. It kind of seems like it's like they're bored sometimes out there, the three of them.
Has anybody questioned how hard they playing though? So has anyone questioned Kevin Durant's approach to the game when he steps on the court? Right?
I've never heard nobody.
How about Booker?
No.
No, right? Nurkic, Grayson Allen. So, yeah. Right? No one's like, oh man, they out here looking lazy. They looking
collectively,
lazy.
you're like they're lazy, but you take them one at a time. That's never been a conversation about any of those players.
So how concerning is the inconsistency with this squad?
I'm concerned.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're just.
When the trade happened for Bill, the hype around this team, what we thought we were going to see offensively, what we thought we were going to see in the win column.
But what are we judging on? Are we judging on that they were here the whole time together? Right? If you say someone missed 30-something, 40-something games, that's going to affect their win total.
Exactly.
I mean, so, are they healthy now? If they're not healthy, then yeah, we're going to...
Bill has some issues.
I mean, we said that there are issues at the end. They don't know who, like, the guy is at the end of games. Like, last night, it was D-Book, I think. But it's hard, like, because some nights it's Book, sometimes it's KD, sometimes it's Beal. Well, we haven't seen it really be Beal yet, but he's still getting back into the swing of things, and I think that's where the inconsistency comes from. But to call them, like, not good leaders and all that kind of stuff, like... I don't think that's a necessary comment for that group.
So, Norris, what you've seen with their Sun squad?
I would be concerned because it's like everything is take turns. That's what it seems like offensively. It's like, and you can't win like that. Like, you have to establish a pecking order of some sort or have a point guard, traditional point guard out there to make sure all of them can get spoon-fed every now and then. Right now, it's like, let me get my bag on this wing, or next possession, he getting his bag on that wing. And it's like, take your turn, and that don't work. That's been proven for a long time that take your turn with the superstars, that don't work. That don't work. Because one of them is going to be out of rhythm when you need them to be in rhythm, and it's not going to happen. There's going to be other times where they need an easy shot. They don't need to work so hard for it, so you need a guard out there that can create for them to spoon feed them a couple easy ones. And right now, they haven't shown that ability. And when you got Nurkic in Denver, Joker up in Denver, they well-oiled machine. They know exactly what's going to happen, who they going to. Everybody's in rhythm. Same thing, in Clippers for what they've shown so far. We don't know what they're going to look in the playoffs, but for what they've shown in the regular season. Same thing in Minnesota. They all know who the ball gonna go to. Everybody can play through their rhythm, and they haven't proved that yet.
You got Bill who's missed close to 30 games this season.
That's tough, bro.
But you got KD and D-Book, So
and that used to mean something. But there's other cats in this league now that can match that. Like that used to.
Even when someone says, "Oh, this person's soft," soft where? On the basketball, are you judging the basketball? When has he been punked? When someone says KD soft, show me a player who's punked him on the court. Show me a player who stopped him being physical and all of this. Like, show us that. If you're talking about him responding to you on social media, that's him as a player, then something's wrong with you. This is two different worlds. Show, like, soft. He's judging the game itself. Show me the soft in the game where he hasn't performed, where he hasn't been the best player, right? That's, if you're going to say someone's soft, say it about their basketball. Don't say it because they're responding to you in social media because you're saying something about them and then they're responding. Show me the games and the plays where he came in, got fouled, and now he don't want to do nothing no more. Right? We know that's soft, right? We know that.
We seen that.
We see that motherfucker come in there, you punk him, and he don't want to shoot no more. He don't want to do none of that. Now that's considered soft.
Yeah. I don't think he's. I mean, the way the game is played now is different, and your superstar players are not the guys you want to be roughhousing anyway.
Yeah.
That ain't what you don't want your $200 million dude to be the quote unquote tough guy out there. His toughness is his conditioning, playing the whole games, scoring points when the team need it, scoring 30 and 40. That's his toughness, but that ain't his job to be rah-rah. Like, that's what you got cats like Kmart out there for, and UD and all them. Like, that's their job to hold it, all that down. You know, score 30 tonight, stay healthy, be efficient. Play 40 minutes if I need you to. Like, that's how superstar players show their toughness, not rah-rah. Like, that ain't it.
So before the season started, we thought this team was a championship level squad. Do y'all still feel like that if they're fully healthy or healthy enough going into this postseason?
Yeah. I mean, if they're fully healthy, I mean, we don't know what they look like fully healthy because they haven't been fully healthy.
I'm saying no.
I mean, you got a team like Denver, like that's like this is what a championship team looks like.
Yeah.
So we at least, because I still think that, you know, Denver could potentially lose, but it's like at this point, it's like Denver's championship to lose. So you have the example that you're comparing them to. So fully healthy, I still don't think that.
Would you be surprised if the Suns were able to make a run to the Western Conference Finals?
If they're healthy,
I'm
I'm just saying that's
They have the Clippers first round, right?
Huh?
They have the Clippers first.
So they're 7th seed right now.
Oh.
They could end up, just depending on things play
They
out.
play,
if it started today, they play Minnesota.
Or OKC.
OKC.
But
They don't have a bench though. Like,
and that's why they've
most
losing
good
because
teams that
when
win
Bill is
championships have
out,
a decent
they
bench. Yeah, they don't have a good second unit. So that means KD and Book gonna have to play
a lot.
And that's, I mean, just looking
42
again,
minutes a game for every series. That's tough. And they not young no more. They ain't 25, 26 no more.
based on how the postseason looks right now, we'll know more Sunday at the first ever Gills Arena Live at the El Rey Theater in Hollywood what the actual playoff matchups will be. But you got the Timberwolves Suns in the 2-7. Let's say if the Suns win, they'd be playing the winner of the Thunder Pelicans in the 3-6 matchup. I'm just saying that road.
I think Pelicans is going to drop. Their last three games is a little harder. No.
And they end the season against the Lakers.
I just thought about they can stay in 6 or 7, right?
They got that final game against the Lakers to end the season on Sunday.
But no matter, they need to lose all 3 to get into like the 9th spot. So I think even if they lose the next 3, Suns can move up to 6.
Yeah.
And I think Lakers can get 40. Lakers 47 max. Warriors is 47. Right, they got 3 more games.
I think Lakers is 8. I think they could jump to 8th is their max right now, if they win out the next 2 and get some help on the other side.
Yeah, if they win out, they can go to 8 and then they'll play 7 for the 7th spot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But looking more likely that they'll be somewhere in the 9th and 10th range, just depending on how the Warriors.
No, I don't know.
They can move to 8 depending on Sacramento.
No, because that's what I said. Because they play the Pelicans. Pelicans play Warriors also. Mm-hmm. And then they play. They play the Blazers. So Pelicans play Blazers, Golden State, and Lakers.
Yeah, Pelicans have. So the Pelicans have. They already played the Blazers. Pelicans have the Kings, Warriors. Kings, Warriors, Lakers.
So they can lose all 3 of those games. They can possibly lose all 3 of those games and fuck around and be 8 themselves.
Yeah.
Because they got 3 teams that's still trying to fight for something.
And the Kings have the Pelicans, Suns, and they end the season with the Blazers.
Yeah. Oh, that's who has the Blazers.
Yeah. So this
stuff gonna change quick. So.
Yeah, that's what I said. That last game. That's what I said. That last game is gonna be some weird shit throughout that game. Because I think the damn near everybody that's important play at 12:30. It's like every game's at 12:30.
Don't nobody know who won, who lost.
That's why I said that you was asking me. That's why I said delay the game, motherfucker. Sit in there. Leave me alone. Get extra 5 minutes so we can watch at the end of the game. All right, we need to. Oh shit, we need to win. Oh shit, no, we need to lose. We need to lose. Right? whole bunch of random ass timeouts for no damn reason.
We're gonna see some generational tanking in the final 3 minutes.
Cut the lights off.
Big motherfucking AAU subbing out this bitch.
Like, what is he? What happened?
Darvin might do that anyway. He don't need any of that stuff going on. So let's talk about a playoff matchup that we do know is going to happen. We talked about it earlier in the show. Mavs and Clippers will meet in the first round of playoffs. Home court advantage still yet to be determined. Clippers need to win one of their last 2 games against either the Jazz or Rockets to lock up the 4th seed. But either way, it'll be Clippers and Mavs. Third first-round meeting in the last 4 season. Clippers have won the previous 2. Different rosters on both sides. Clips won the season series 2-1. Again, different rosters. Last time they played was December 20th. But looking at both teams right now, who are you taking in the 7-game series between the Clippers and the Mavs?
Everybody healthy?
Clippers.
Everybody held Clippers.
The way PG's playing right now.
Clippers and Luka average about 35, 37, like he been doing.
I feel like Luka's gonna average 40, but I'm saying I just don't.
Last 10 games, he's averaged 37 against them. For his career,
He cooks
as an 18-year-old, he's been averaging 32.
Yeah, he cooks the Clippers, but
Luka cooks the Clippers, but the Clippers cook Luka.
yes,
Yeah, and they got to equalize.
And Tyler.
I'm saying Russ going to be the deciding factor and all of
They
it.
got Russ off that bench that can just change the.
Everything.
Like it's like when you're playing with those are the type of series where Kyrie, Luka has to play great basketball, and someone like Tim Hardaway Jr. has to be playing at elite level too.
Yeah, he got
to go crazy.
Like he gotta go crazy. This is like one of those good shit, dog. You getting paid off this series.
Yeah.
That's one of these series where he's averaging about 22, 25, right? Something you don't account for.
He gonna have to.
He has, yeah.
Because Clippers got the Terminator.
Coming off the
And when
bench.
he's healthy, he's one of them ones.
Oh yeah, Kawhi. How long has he
Kawhi
been
is
out
one
for?
of them ones.
How long has Kawhi been out?
Cool. I don't know.
Let me pull it up.
I'll be forgetting he on that
Encyclopedia
team
Brown.
sometimes.
He was playing so well. I mean, playing
He was
so many
playing
games.
really well.
But Kawhi has missed past 6 games.
Oh, not many.
Resting probably whatever little knacking injury he has. He's probably just trying to let it calm down a little bit.
As he should.
Lex, you think Clippers got the Mavs in the 7-game series?
Yeah.
No
Fully
Luka
healthy.
Magic.
I mean, there's
Kyrie.
gonna be Luka Magic, but it's not gonna be enough. I don't
And
think.
Kyrie, favorite player, turn the tides.
Just tough matchups, man.
Yeah. Even with how well the Mavs defense has been playing these past.
Because the way their defense been playing, because they got a rim protecting Gafford, but it's just PJ Washington not known as a defender. Gafford is the rim protecting that, but I think him and Zubac cancel each other out. Then you still got, it's just, because any given day, we know what James can do if he get, we know what Kawhi, and then Paul is just, I don't think, well, shit, that goddamn Jones boy, hell of a defender. Dallas. It's going to be a good series, but I'm going
It's gonna be a good series.
I'm going Clippers.
All right, well, it's going to be exciting, man. I'm probably the most excited I've been for a postseason in a long time. Obviously, depending on what happens.
What's so funny is last year we was like, oh, we getting excited for this first round. This year's first round in the West,
Must-see TV.
it's must-see TV.
You just hope with all the hype and anticipation, it doesn't end up being a huge letdown, just all sweeps and just nasty shit. Like, you want, I'm
That
saying the
would
game series.
suck.
4-1.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
we done
oh,
come on.
no.
If that
Denver
happened 4-1,
wins,
and then the
4-1,
Eastern
4-1.
Conference going to 7 games, and we sitting there watching this shit like, nah.
We got to watch it.
Just to get smacked by Denver? Nah.
Everyone is just a drag out.
Just dragging out this sorry ass.
If West goes 7 games, we're all watching it. I mean, I hope you can replicate getting like that Kings Warriors last year. I mean, so many just good series.
Yeah.
Lakers,
Yeah,
Lakers, Grizzlies.
the East side gonna be ugly.
79.
East games gonna be nasty.
These games.
I mean, it's teams are excited to watch.
I'm excited to watch the Knicks though. in the playoffs.
Yeah, I just like watching Knicks in playoffs boo their own team when they start doing bad.
Good.
Excited to see.
Because it's the only fan base that's booing on TV while they're at home.
Their fans are high quality. It's a new day, Gil.
No, it's the only team in basketball. If you turn on the home game, the crowd booing like, damn, what these niggas do today?
Knicks fans do not agree with that statement, Gil.
I know they don't, but
New York, lovely city. Rat issue smells a little bit like PG.
You remember how that game? What was that Suns game? What was that Suns game? It was what that game started like 36-6.
Oh, the Clippers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they would have been booed out that.
Like a son bitch.
Yeah, they would have finished the game with 12 points. messing with that Knicks group. Get off the court, you bums.
So not a ton to look forward to in the East, but let's talk about these Milwaukee Bucks. So Giannis will miss at least the rest of the regular season with the calf strain he suffered in the third quarter. The Bucks win over the Celtics Tuesday. Wednesday, they were back in action against the Magic at home, and Dame and Bobby Portis put the team on their back. So Dame finished 29 points, 9 dimes, 6 rebounds. And Bobby Portis, 30-piece, 9 rebounds, career high 5 steals. For all the losing they've been doing previously, big win over an Eastern Conference playoff team in the Magic. So Bucks' second straight win.
He just looked differently when it's not out there, man.
It's wild. The Bucks are 4-3 in games without Giannis this season. They need
4-3?
4-3 in games that Giannis has not played this season. They need to win one of their last 2 games to lock up the 2 seed.
Shit, they started Pat Bev, shit.
Yeah, Pat Bev is coming to start line.
Pat Bev had a dub, nigga.
Dub against the Celtics.
Double. That game.
Yeah, another good game against the Magic. But which teams in the East can the Bucks beat without Giannis? And who should they be worried about seeing in the first round? We'll pull up the Eastern Conference.
Shit, if he ain't healthy, they should be worried about seeing anybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, shit.
But who do we feel like from that?
What you mean?
You got the Sixers and Heat as potential first round options if it all shakes out like it's looking now. The Pacers could also.
I'm saying if he ain't healthy, man. They can't. That's tough.
They can't beat nobody.
It was in Atlanta, but they ain't gonna play them.
Trae Young is back.
They're not beating Philly with Embiid back.
Without Giannis?
Yeah, just say if let the Philly stay 7. The Philly gonna fuck around.
So it'll be somewhere.
I think they'll be okay against.
I think Pacers, Sixers, Heat.
You don't think they'll be okay with the
potential
Pacers?
Magic if they drop?
No, man. I think they might be all right. Not against the Heat though, but.
But that's what I said. So they have to lose. But
They can do it.
But that's the thing about what Doc is doing. You're winning games when you're winning games right now to secure a 2 spot while Philly and Miami Heat is sitting there. Right? Now, if you would have been losing these games, I wouldn't have said anything. Because I would have said, all right, fuck. I want to play Pacers or Orlando as a first round because I can pretend that as long as, you might killing me and, lost the last 7-8 games, and then I get out of the first round, all the noise of everything goes out of the window. I got us out of the first round. But the fact that you're winning games that's gonna hurt you, you're winning these games for a shotgun to the face first round. You go and lose in the first round, no one's gonna give, you think I give a fuck if Giannis is not there? I'm on you. I'm on you. You don't need a coach to lose in the first round, goddammit. You don't need to get
that part.
He can stay home. They gonna lose in the first round. He can be there. Shit. So
yeah.
If I'm him, I'm thinking about how I can make it look better. Me looking better, like, okay, I can lose 3 more. I lose 2 more games, jump to the 3rd seed, and then I get the Magic or Pacers. Cool. Now, if Embiid didn't come back, then you want them. But the fact that Embiid's back and he's playing, I need to try to get out of. I need to try to get out of that site.
So we know what the Heat did to him last year. Pacers 4-1 against him in the regular season and in-season tournament this year. Embiid back with the Sixers. Yesterday on this couch, you said they could win a first-round series without Giannis. So now I'm trying to figure out.
Depending on the matchup.
Because Dame can.
See that, but you see, I'm thinking about losing. I'm thinking about you gonna lose. You're gonna tank it to get to these teams.
Get down to 3.
To get down to 3. Yeah, get down to 3.
But Miami, Philly gonna get them.
But I guess but my point is 3 a better option than 2?
Big problem.
New York. So
I think they can beat the Pacers without Giannis.
You think New York want to play Philadelphia, or do you think they want to play Indiana or Orlando?
Come on.
So yes, 3 is the better option.
But they're still
playing. Or do you think you want to play Philadelphia or the Chicago Bulls in the first round?
But to your point, Gil, it's going to be a lot of nastiness on Sunday. Just with.
Well, is it too late for Doc though? Right?
What?
Because
they need 1 win to get second.
They need 1 win. Who?
Don't even matter.
They're locked in second.
If they win, one of their next 2 games, they're locked in second. But you also got the moving parts at 5, 6, 7, 8.
But New York too. Like I'm trying to stay in third.
I'm about to say Tibbs might sit Brunson them out the last just to.
Yeah, New York. Because if you're New York, no matter what, you're home court advantage. You're going to be home court advantage at the 3, playing Indiana, or you drop the 4 and play Orlando. So either way, so that means, that's what I'm saying. That means,
in fact, the Knicks can still trick off that. They could fall as far as 6 unless I'm smoking.
You're smoking.
Thank you.
They can?
Thank you.
So New York even
how?
They got 47 wins.
But you don't know.
I'm just saying, if somebody jumps them and gets to 48.
It cancels each other out because one of the teams, they play each other too. You got to count
yeah, for sure.
They play each other. So.
But I'm saying there's still a potential if the Knicks lose out.
Okay, even if the Knicks lose out, whoever they play, Cavaliers
without home court.
You know what I'm saying? Cavaliers without home court. So if you're New York, you don't really.
That's the worst case scenario.
That's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario, you're gonna play Cleveland, Orlando, or Pacers.
I like them chances.
Right? Yeah. For them, I like them chances. It really don't even matter about home court. It matters just these are the teams we want to play, and we're gonna get out of the first round playing this group.
And we talk about the Giannis calf strain. Normally 1 to 2 week recovery time. We've seen it go longer. So even if now the Bucks are able to win that first round series, there's no guarantee that how he's going to look coming into that second round. Ooh, it's about to get nasty in Milwaukee. We'll see. Shout out to that crew. But let's move it a little bit. So Nate Robinson pulled up to the OGs podcast with Mike Miller and Udonis Haslem recently and told a story about Doc Rivers doing him dirty.
I had it in my contract where I made like $2 million. It's like.
That's fucked up.
That would make me angry.
It's a business, ladies and gentlemen. The game is a game. Gil, you talk about this a lot. Why guys should move away from incentives in their contract because of the shady shit that goes on like this. When you hear Nate telling this story, hey, what you on? You on Backpage? What you doing?
I just feel like him subbing himself in to activate that bonus. How is that unprofessional? Y'all would think that's unprofessional?
Yeah, you can't.
It ain't
Unless you the star
unprofessional.
player.
But he said he had been playing, then all of a sudden.
Yep, he just came back. No, he was playing.
On a different.
No, he was playing about 20 minutes, 16. Then he went to 6, 12, 11, 8. DMP, 13 minutes, DMP, and then 7, 14, 12, 21.
Yes.
Nasty work. But they ain't coming out of his pocket. I'm confused.
That's a tricky, huh?
They ain't coming out of the coach's pocket, is it?
As a coach, obviously, he was told not to play him. Right.
So it's coming out of someone's pocket that they
He was told not to play him, and survival is if you play this dude, and we have to pay an extra 1.5. That's your ass. Mm-hmm. But as a coach who played, you're a player first. You already know
always
what type of dirty shit this is, and
that burns me up.
That's a sticky situation. That's why I always say I don't like incentive deals, man. They'll get you anytime they can. Like we losing, I don't want to pay you no extra $1.5. I don't pay you $1 extra $5 for. Now if we win and we in first place, yeah, good shit, good job. We losing, we ain't about to make the playoffs, or Yeah, you ain't worth the extra point. Sit his ass.
Man, but Doc, what they gonna do to Doc if he do that? They gonna fire him? Even if they do, we know Doc gonna always get a new job. So,
He probably
and
know
you a
that
player
name.
first, Doc gonna need them. Like, go ahead, young fella, I'll deal with that later. If you a player, you're a player first. Doc, he played.
But it just like stuff like this knocks out the whole theory of do whatever it takes to win. Because it's really only one-sided. It's the players that sacrificing to try to win. Upper management and coaches aren't, right? It's for job survival, right? When a coach gets fired, he's getting fired because the general manager won't fire himself for all the bad picks he didn't pick. So easiest way to fire is, I'm gonna fire the coach. It's his fault, right? Same thing with the players. It's easy to get rid of the player versus the person who's making the decision, right? It's easy for us to talk shit about James Harden versus looking at, Morey, right? So there's only one side that's really loyal, and we're loyal to the game of basketball that remember when we're playing, the owners, the coaches, the only one who's been doing the job the longest is actually the players. In some instances, right? We've been playing since we 8, 9 years old, right? So the game we're playing now at 30-something, we've been coaching longer than, you're coaching. So Doc didn't, his dream wasn't to be a coach. His dream was to be a NBA basketball player. And then from there, he went into coaching, right? That's just what he's doing. We've dreamed of being a basketball player, so this is our love. Right? So we're sacrificing for the idea of what we've had since we were children. So I can easily get you to turn down some money for the betterment of the team. It's already been in your DNA since you was little. You've been sacrificing little things here and there since you were little. Right? So it's easy to manipulate the player to sacrifice, but the organization don't.
And have y'all seen stuff like that happen before? I know we talked about it a little bit. Have you seen something like that happen to a teammate?
I personally haven't.
I've seen it in other sports.
Yeah.
My cousin who played football in the NFL.
Football,
told
yeah,
me
they have
happened
it
all the
bad
time.
in football.
He said that's why they always play hurt, because they get them closer to their incentives. They know if they sit out and they need one play or one game, they know management counting that. So that's why they play through all those. They tear their MCL and then 3 weeks later they back playing. You like, oh, why is you playing? He like, bro, I gotta get my incentive, bro.
Yeah. And it seems like we're seeing that now on the basketball side with this 65-game minimum.
Yeah.
We talked about Halliburton.
Because it take away Supermax.
Yeah.
You go from being a regular max player to getting a Supermax. You like, I need that Supermax.
Like I've seen it in free throws. It was like a tit for tat though, right? So it kicked in shooting a certain percentage, but it unlocks after a certain amount, right? So basically, when the player got that and he was shooting a certain percentage, he didn't want to go, like, he didn't want to sub in when they were fouling. He didn't want the ball when they were fouling because he was right there to get the threshold. Threshold. He wouldn't drive to the basket, only take jumpers and shit. And I remember one game, he got fouled. He was at the free throw line. Coach called a motherfucking timeout. Think about it. You know what a timeout do, right?
Yeah, ice you, yeah.
The motherfucker ice on, but timeout. Boom. Like, damn. Went up there, break both of them motherfuckers. Now he get
coach.
Yeah. Now he got under it. Now he the most aggressive. Now he want to shoot all the technicals. Now he want to shoot the technicals. I need them but that's what I'm saying. Like,
need them back.
When you put incentives in the game, right? That, like, as organizations, incentive does not equal team basketball. It doesn't.
Especially not non-sport.
No, like if you got to block incentives, right? You got to lead the league in blocks or something like that to get an extra $4-5 million. The fuck you think we doing?
Yeah. Well,
as a guard.
Well, it's rebounding stuff too.
When he drive, don't reach and foul. I bet. Go.
I've seen that on rebounds.
But
like,
that, and I'm putting our team in bad defensive motherfucking positions, rebounding and shit. I'm going shots I can't get.
Yep.
Man, it's
rebound. I mean, it's like
I've heard players say like, "Hey, young fella, get him out of here," because they need their rebounds. They wrap them up. Hey,
This how I get paid.
Get him out of here. This how I eat.
I got pushed out. I remember Danny Forson. Got it. Yeah. Boom. Oh shit. Ref fouled. What a foul! Like that just got pushed out of bounds. That was your own teammate. What the? Hey man, don't come in here taking food out of my mouth.
Yeah.
What you talking about? I get paid off rebounding. Oh, okay. My bad. All right. All right, big fella. Shit.
Nah, for real. You get elbowed on top of your head trying to take a rebound.
Literally push me out of bounds. Motherfucker rather have a turnover. It ain't my turnover, it's yours. Dead ass.
So Danny Forson got paid off rebounding. We get paid off for doing Gills Arena. And this Sunday, April 14th, 6 p.m. Pacific, Gills Arena Live, the El Rey Theater in Hollywood. Get there early. It'll be a long line. We're running promos. This is our last promo of the day.
They ain't got to be there early. They asking us to be at that bitch.
Man,
They might as well. Okay, they got to get their seat. Make sure they're comfortable. Get a beverage.
No way.
3
o'clock?
We have our own special interest.
4 o'clock.
So do not try to run up on it. Oh, slow down. Slow down.
Nah, 4.
4:30.
We'll talk about it out there.
I don't get out of bed till about 2:30.
No. We're gonna talk about this. So, what time is the show?
6.
What time we got to be there?
Coming in hot.
12
Let me tell you
p.m.
what I heard. What I heard today.
12 p.m. to be able to.
Hey, fans, show there at 4 o'clock. Be there. All right? Be there. We need some entertainment before then.
So
ladies? Nah.
Shut up.
Tickets are on sale now. We dropped the link in the
Y'all
chat.
want to do some stuff with a little bit of cash, show up early.
Do something strange for a little bit.
There's a little piece of change.
We got the QR code right now. You can go straight.
I'm just saying, to be honest, if you don't want to pay, you'd rather get there at 4 o'clock. It's easier to sneak into a building, less security around that time. I'm just saying,
Like, what
it's
kind
less
of people
security.
you trying to have around our friends
Steve,
and
get your
family,
man.
Gil?
Sabotaging his own show.
Get your
I'm
man.
just saying,
There's
you want
no
to
need
sneak
to do-
in, it's easy. Security.
No need to sneak in. Tickets very reasonable price. And if you're underdog,
$35?
But you're for Underdog Fantasy user, Gil, and you show proof of purchase at the venue, you get a $25 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. 35 minus 25, $10.
Okay.
That's,
We're going to do high or lower, so we're going to tell you how to make money.
Okay.
And we're giving out a bunch of information tricks. We'll have a bunch of heavy basketball discourse. Look back at the season that
We're
was.
going to have Q&A. We're going to have Q&A with it.
We have MostlyFans with the crowd, Gil. They can ask you whatever they want.
Okay.
We got some special surprises for you that you may or may not like.
I'm getting hit, dog. I'm not getting hit with a
Taking
cake.
face.
It ain't my birthday, dog.
That's where he went automatically. Like,
Yeah, the
fuck
cake in the
all that cake in the face shit. Goddamn it.
Special guest, your child support judge will be there, Gil.
I like her. Miss O, come in.
Doing a live scan. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we love to see you on Sunday, April 14th, El Rey Theater in Hollywood for Gills Arena Live. Don't meet us there. Beat us there.
See, that's what I'm saying. Beat us there.
Beat us there, and now it's time for MostlyFans. Presented by Underdog Fantasy. If you're not done so, download that.
Seemed weak back then. Now.
They need to. You don't use all the juice. Just.
Huh?
You broke the smoke machine?
All right. So
Amazon, baby.
Yeah, I got to get a new one.
Quick.
Be here
tomorrow.
at 7 a.m. when you wake up.
first question is a video question from Underdog user Big Tone, never wrong.
What up, Gills Arena? Question I got for y'all today is, if you could pick an album to describe your career, what album would you pick? And the second question I got, if you could pick a song for your highlight tape, which song you picking for your tape? Love the show. Peace.
Man, watching it on the ceiling. That's first time. Give some more bread. So what album would you pick to describe your career, and what song would you put on your highlight tape?
Jeez. To describe your career?
I know a song I'll put on my highlight tape though.
What's-
Nelly, Heart of a Champion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quality.
So
Renegade.
Never been afraid to say what's on my mind. Any given time.
Drove.
shit, I don't
Heart of a
I
Champion.
know the song would be
Today.
Tupac Can't See Me.
Okay.
I don't have a specific song, but I know it would be real girly.
Whatever it is, man.
Some bad bitch, girly type music. I don't know.
Girly or bad bitch?
Both.
Okay, combined?
Oh, they'll do the sex, get it sexy. Get it
Lexi Red.
sexy.
Might
Might as well lean into it. So
Yeah.
we're going to use that song.
All right, album
Ooh, album. For your career?
to describe your career.
Shit.
Damn, album for the.
I'm trying to think of all my favorite albums.
Check Apple.
Like mine, whatever mine was, you gotta start off aggressive with disappointment, right? Have some success, and then fall the fuck off. Whatever album that is, whatever album that is.
I feel like that is a lot of albums.
So it ain't gonna be a classic, I can tell you that.
Let me see.
Gotta
I
have-
need an album that's
Can it
like...
come back at the end? Though?
No, that's where it fall off. The last 8-9 tracks, you be like, oh, this some bullshit right there.
What is my album?
That's an old school album.
That's an old school album, that's what I said.
Motherfucker, they giving you fucking 7 songs now.
I need an album that had like a few really good songs and people are like, dang, like, what's next? What's next? That would be like the type of album that would describe my career.
So you a Drake album.
And it just keeps getting a little better, but a different better, but still better. But now these people are interested. Or now these people are interested. Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep this thing.
Drake album. Because he's my fave. Perfect.
How we say this name?
The Black Album.
Ghani and Prince. All right.
See?
Black album was dope.
That was elite.
My first, like my
They don't
last.
match what you trying to do.
Yeah, that's what I said. Don't matter. That's what I said.
Too, though. Yeah.
It's probably one of those, like Silk the Shocker, one of them type of. You know, you got the remix, you got the regular song, It Ain't My Fault, then you got the It Ain't My Fault's remix.
Yeah.
That's me. Now, after that, it ain't my fault.
All right, our next question. If you could build your own NBA player, whose shooting, handling, and defense would you give the player?
I already answered this question on my
Shooting.
Instagram. It's killing me. Yeah.
They were killing you, Lexi? I thought
They were mad 'cause I picked myself as a shooting ability.
people
I
would
was
hate on
like, who else am I supposed to pick?
people are
So
gonna.
one thing I'm very confident in is my shooting ability.
Depends how tall they are, too, though.
They said shooting. What else? Defense.
Handling and defense.
And handle.
Shooting, handling, and defense.
Kyrie and Mike.
Who would you give the player?
I mean,
I go Steph,
shooting.
shooting, dribbling itself, Kyrie, and defense. Give me Gary Payton.
I thought you were gonna go with yourself.
I got.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's it.
I'll
Give
probably
me
agree
GP.
with that.
More possession.
Pretty good.
More offensive possession. Lexi, how about
Yeah.
yourself?
I was gonna say so. Maybe Clay's shooting. I know Steph obviously is the best shooter, but the way that Clay shoots and the manner in which he gets his shots off, alongside with the handles of Kyrie, I think would be crazy.
No worries, how about yourself?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do something different too. 'Cause I said the same as Gil with Steph and Kyrie. So I go like Larry Bird shooting. Still gonna take Kyrie handle. Man, defense. Mike Jordan.
And last but not least,
Handle shit. Me, Moochie Norris.
Fuck yeah.
Moochie dribbled the shit out the ball.
Yeah.
Him on Steve Francis, fucking shooting. Steve Novak.
He put the belt on.
Shoot that mug too.
Defense.
He gonna have people having to watch the game.
Who played defense during our era? Give me Andre Karolinko.
AK-47. AK-47.
Just something different.
That's real different. You gotta be a real hooper to know. Like,
That gotta come
know
with
what he
height though too.
Mine is for like a guard.
Yeah, see, mine was for a guard
why I
too.
love
You know what I mean? Like, if I would say Wemby, y'all would have been like, well, I mean, what kind of fucking player that look like?
Wemby.
My player
Like a player we look like for the next 15 years.
Like Wemby.
It looked like, the number one that played for San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even show the Wemby Sham guy the other day, but it's
Just
like,
describe
bro,
Wemby.
I'll fight you. 7'4" doing that shit.
Yeah,
Sham got it to a spin.
I had to come out and show the basketball. I could have went a whole
Now
different.
you show a real basketball IQ on that one for sure.
Which one? Steve? Oh no, AK. Both.
And Moochie Norris too. Like, yeah.
Oh, I can contest.
Fucking Novak. Listen, trust me, my first time playing him, I thought I was there.
Man, he don't see nothing.
Dog. Next time, nigga, my hand was like this. Nigga, I was touching it. My hand was in his chest in the corner. Like, you ain't supposed to be that far over nobody in the corner. Fuck that. He sprayed my ass. I thought I was there. He caught that mother before I knew it. That bitch was through the net. I'm like, not again, dog. He's 6'10", too. He get that motherfucker off effortless. That shit is.
AK-47 he strap you up out there.
Yeah, he was guarding multiple positions, cover a lot of ground.
Shout out to AK, shout out to Victor Wamba Wamba, as he is now known.
Wamba.
On the set of Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Wamba
That's what you called him?
No.
She.
Oh.
She.
Wamba Wamba.
You stuck with it, though.
The best variation on the name, he might have to start going by Wamba Wamba. They just flow so much better.
His alien name.
But we appreciate y'all. Again, we got the live show, so we will be back Sunday to give you more of your favorite show live in Hollywood, the El Rey Theater.
When are we filming live so the fans can see?
It's not a stream.
It's
not a stream, so they gotta
pull up. Yeah. If they want to know what really happened, they got to pull up. We will have to edit some things out, as you know. Little
more than
also, then we got to drop that some other time.
But they get to come see the unedited, unrated version, NC-17.
Wait, hold on. Let me just ask you a question, though.
Nope.
Right?
The answer is no.
Because we shooting on Monday and Tuesday, are we not going to film on Monday?
Do not tell the chat that. They take it very personal.
Sorry, chat. This is it, goddammit. See you Tuesday.
Y'all went to the Final Four. Why y'all take a day off? We're out there working.
We'll see you Tuesday, goddammit.
Still have a show Monday for everyone who is not going to be at the live show Sunday. That show will be available Monday for your viewing pleasure. And if you promise to pull up Monday to watch, we will not edit anything out of the show. We will give you the full, raw, uncut version that the live audience got to see Sunday. I am lying because I already know Gil just heard that and he's going to go wild with it. But I appreciate to all y'all for pulling up. Nora's always great to have you on the couch. Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Kenyon, Lexi, Gil as well. And we appreciate all of you for watching the show. Another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all Sunday and Monday.
That shit weak.